times, knock him out. Knock him out with the left, knock him out with the right. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night. One time, left, right, knock him out. Two times, knock him out. Knock him out with the left, knock him out with the right. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night. One time, knock him out. Two times, knock him out. Knock him out with the left, knock him out with the right. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night. One time, left, right, knock him out. Two times, knock him out. Knock him out with the left, knock him out with the right. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night. One time, left, right, knock him out. Two times, knock him out. Knock him out with the left, knock him out with the right. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night. One time, left, right, knock him out. Two times, knock him out. Knock him out with the left, knock him out with the right. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night. One time, knock him out. Two times, knock him out. Knock him out with the left, knock him out with the right. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night. One time, left, right, knock him out. Two times, knock him out. Knock him out with the left, knock him out with the right. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night. One time, left, right, knock him out. Two times, knock him out. Knock him out with the left, knock him out with the right. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night. knock him out with the right, knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night.
Se protege, outra granada belíssima do Mike. Mike finaliza mais um. Pitinho foi por cima do gelo. O Fênix sobrou só para a Biola. Vitinho é o nome dele, leva 3. Que balinha do Nando, meu Deus do céu, ele leva os últimos 2. Ele rushou de lança, Solotov. Triple kill para Buton e um squad wipe belíssimo.
Welcome you all, because we are live for more Free Fire. The Brazilian Free Fire League is online for you all to enjoy. Lots and lots of nice headshots, of ice placement, of strategical gaming. The Brazilian Free Fire League is on its way. I am Marcelo Ferrantino, and by my side, my co-pilot Carol Bombshell, to bring to you one more day of 6 rounds of six maps of Free Fire for you guys to enjoy. Carol, are you ready? Are you as electrical as I am today?
Yes, I am so ready and I'm so electrical because you give me this vibe, you know, so I'm feeling this and I'm feeling good. But what else is feeling good today, Marcelo? What else is feeling good today?
We have to feel good about what's coming today. 6 more maps, 2 Purgatories, 2 Kalaharis, and 2 Bermudas, with the groups A and B facing each other, and we will have lots and lots of actions for you to watch. And Carol, we don't have the leader Corinthians playing today, which gives the opportunity to maybe Los Grandes, to maybe some other teams from Group A or Group B to reach them in the standings, right?
Especially Esports, because they started it yesterday so good. They got yesterday they got a double booyah.
Yesterday they got a double booyah.
Yesterday they got a double booyah. So I'm pretty much sure
they got a double
that's their goal here today, you know, to come back to the top 5 and who knows, to get on the top once again.
Yeah, they can reach the top. Los Grandes can reach the top, but we talked about it lots and lots and lots of times. Corinthians is averaging a number of points that is too high to sum it up in just one day. Can Los Grandes replay that first day that they had when they got amazing scores, which they didn't do in the first day on Saturday? On the first day, for these rounds of this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, anything is possible today, especially if they keep the same exactly game Corinthians was doing, right? To keep a low profile, to be always on the edges, and to be right on time to get inside of the safe. But if we are going to talk about that on Saturday was Corinthians Day, like I named it yesterday, so probably yesterday was a day for INTZ, right? So
Definitely.
with a double booyah, they market their new strategy here in Free Fire Brazilian League this season. And the team whose last season was one of the worst team of all, even they went to the Access Group, Marcelo, they earned their spot back here in the Serie A and gave us quite a show, proving that they can keep up with the game.
And it's fine for us to see this work being done by INTZ. They had a slow start, they had a bad first day, an actually bad first day, but then the team was the best in the 2 days that they played after that. Is it the new meta game for INTZ? Is this what we should expect from INTZ, or we should expect the INTZ from the first weekend? Since today INTZ will be playing.
That's right, and there
Group
it is.
B team.
Our schedule.
INTZ will definitely be playing against God Unidas, Loud, Nitrox Top 10, SS Esports, Team Liquid, Fluxo, Los Grandes, Metagaming, Pen Gaming, Santos, and Vivocade.
That's completely right. So today, Fluxo team is back on the game as much it is Los Grandes. So I'm pretty much sure we're gonna watch today, not only Los Grandes and Fluxo team, of course, but Vivocade. We are going to watch today a lot of action from them that were fighting over the top 5, fighting to be actually in the top 3, and change a couple of points around our table here today. But we should definitely to keep an eye on our MVP players, because they have been dominating around here, and looks like Mammoth is getting a competition, and it's a heavy competition against MTS 007 from SS Sports.
And we will have 3 of these 5 players playing today. MTS, Mammoth, and Nando9 will be back on the servers. And what can we expect from those 3 players?
Well, I'm pretty much sure the player from Los Grandes especially, he came back from Serie E with so much hunger to win that probably he will have a lot of assistance from his teammates to be also in the first place of the MVP list, the kill leaders, of course. But talking about assistance, Nando9, it's been one of the best in assistance of Vivocade, but also MTS has been really good with the grenades. So each one of them have different abilities that we have watched. We haven't seen Mammoth doing so good with shotguns and even the MP40, but MTS has been doing a great job with the grenades, and Nando9 with the snipers.
And we gotta say that Los Grandes is in 4th place, much because of Mammoth's playing on this past first week and the first day of this second week, but also Rafa X, who was figuring in between the top 5 players in kills, but is doing a hell of a job holding the game for Mammoth to shine, right?
Yes, it's because we only have the list of the mainly players, only the players that have more kills. But of course, if we open until the 10th place, we're gonna see a lot of players even of the same team, like you just said, Rafa X and Mammoth. But there it is, our standings for you guys to be already ready for what have changed from yesterday and today. And like we said, we're gonna have a personally confrontation between Los Grandes, Vivocade, Fluxo team, and even SS Sports. But also, let's not forget about INTZ, who had a great day yesterday and probably will come, Marcelo, also to be among the others.
Yeah, and we have to talk a little bit about the teams coming in today from Group A. Vivocade needs to show up better than they did on Saturday. So does Fluxo, so does Metagaming, and Group A needs to show up that aggressive gameplay that we had on the first week. But Los Grandes, if you take a look at the standings, Los Grandes is 21 kills behind Corinthians, but they are almost 100 points, 80 points behind Corinthians in the table. Even if they even the number of kills today, they will have to play the late game. They will have to be alive at the end of the game if they want to change this table at the top.
Yep.
How do you mix that aggressiveness from Los Grandes that we are seeing in the first 3 days they competed with the good results? Is the Corinthians strategy the best one to do it?
I totally think so, because the booyahs that we have watched, especially from Corinthians, was most of because of their positions in the late stage of the game. So once you get in the late stage of the game, you can also get opportunities to defend your position around here, getting some kills, and with 20 plus points for killing, Los Grandes will get a pretty close to Corinthians, and I think they are able to reach the 200 marker point, if not more than 200, getting very close of Corinthians and having personal confrontations in the other rounds. But probably the best strategy so far that we have watched was from Corinthians, and not only because they are in the first place, but it's because they adopted the strategy to be, always in the game, but always knowing the right moment to get in action.
We have some more statistics to show you guys. Our group will put on the table the new faces of LBFF Season 5. We have 28 new faces in the series. 5 on Nitrox Top 10, 5 on Team Coda Solid, both teams debuting on Serie A. We have 4 new faces in Santos, and we still got to see Maellen. We are waiting for Maellen.
Maellen, come please.
3 new faces in God Unidas, 2 in Corinthians, Los Grandes, and SS Esports, 1 in B4, INTZ, Metagaming, Pain Gaming, and Vivocate. The only teams who only brought veterans for the fight were Fluxo, Furia, Netshoes Miners, Loud, Team Liquid, and Team 1. And we see that the new faces are making some noise over here. Team Coda Solid is having such good days, such good matches. Corinthians is leading the table. Los Grandes can get to the leadership of the table. SS Esports, the team leading the number of booyahs in the season with 4 booyahs already. So is it time to renew the familiar faces in the Free Fire community, to open up some space for the newcomers that are growing up with the passing of time in the game?
Of course it is, and we are seeing that especially coming from Nando 9, which is one of the best assistants here, and Marcelo, it's a kind of huge fan right now. But we are seeing that...
I'm sorry, I joked.
It's awesome seeing these new faces teaching them the older ones a lesson about assistance and rush. And also we saw that coming from the but on 007, and yesterday he did a quite well game, right?
And Carol, we gotta talk about the damage from these players. Nando 9 has almost summed up 20,000 points of damage.
Okay, but that's due because of the sniper, and the sniper gets more damage than the other guns.
But that also reflects in the number of assists that he gets.
Yes.
That sums up with the number of damage that he dealt with killing and assisting the kills for its teammates, right?
Yes, a spectacular notice, and that's why Vivocade start the LBFF having a great start, right? And in the other hand, if we talking about Furia, Loud, and Team Liquid, that hasn't changed anything from the past season, we can compare that sometimes it's better if you scout someone new. But But yes, and around, the things we were talking about that, because Marcelo is feeling something.
No, I think I've got the voices in my head saying something. Oh, we have clearance to take off, so let's go straight to purgatory. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight R6D1, heading straight to purgatory. I'm your captain, Marcelo Ferrantini, and by my side, my co-pilot, Carol Bombshell, invite you to loosen your seatbelts, fasten your boards, because it's time to drop, Carol!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, so welcome to the beautiful island of Purgatory. And let's see what Los Grandes, Vivo K, the Fluxo Team, SS Sports, INTZ, Metagaming, Nitrox, Top 10, Team Liquid, Pain Gaming, God Unidas, Santos, Rio, and Loud will bring us today. And I tell you what, let's keep an eye, especially in Los Grandes, Vivo K, the Fluxo, and SS Sports, because they came here today with no jokes, but maybe a lot of tricks to steal the top of Corinthians.
Lots of teams looking for that position, for that number one spot in the tables, but only a few can get there, Carol. And now we are heading straight to the game, because we have to keep an eye on Mamute. He was the kill leader till yesterday, and he is eager to take it back from MTS.
Yes, definitely they are eager. But if we talk about eagers, we should also talk a little bit about where things is still a little bit slow around here, and the players are only get loots and the equipment necessary to fight. But the things that we should also bring on today is that before also net shoes that finally yesterday we saw a lot more from before, especially because Santos were not in the game, right? And there was no team to bother them. But also net shoes miners had a great day, getting another booyah and finishing the day in the third position. So Marcelo, each one of the top 3 positions are triggered today, right?
They are definitely.
So yes, we are gonna watch this team today fighting over especially the top 3, because Corinthians did a really great job yesterday opening a big gap, a huge gap ahead of the other
Huge
teams.
80 points. And now we got to pay attention on these teams that can shorten the gap. And I gotta say, I love the word eager, but one thing that I am eager to see is how Santos will behave in Kalahari without before trying to take the oil rig. But that's something we'll talk about in the next map, because we have already Metagaming and Santos positioned way too close to each other, and we know by what I was saying that Santos loves the early fights.
Well, I got an opinion about Santos, maybe in the Bermuda, in Kalahari map where they had a close confrontation too before. Because before yesterday had a really great game, because Santos was not playing yesterday, maybe this will go the same for Santos. Of course, they are not in having bad days only because of before, but we are not watching much of them in the past rounds. But let's see if today it's a day for them to bring Maelin and, stand up for the game, because they are close to Loud in our standings, right?
They're close to Loud in our standings. Loud is a team that needs to show up a little better today. And we talk about Maelin because we do want to see the girls playing in LBFF. LBFF 5 would be a nice stage for Maelin to shine. And we, Carol, as you were a Free Fire player, we gotta shout out the girls that face all the challenges to try and get their dreams, as well as the guys get the opportunity to realize their dreams, right?
Yeah, and thank you so much, Marcelo, to give me a space to talk about that, because we not only have the same capacity to playing the game, but let's take the example of the coach of Team Coda Solid.
Definitely.
It is a girl, and she also got the head to think about the game. So if we have the head, we have also the fingers to play and give these guys a show.
And I think that I feel sad to feel the necessity to talk about it in 2021, but we still have to talk about it.
Yeah.
So if you guys know girls who play, if you guys play with girls, if you guys play against girls, just respect the girls, respect every kind of person in this world.
Yeah.
Your limit ends when the limits from the other people start. So please respect the boundaries, respect everyone, because Free Fire is has a beautiful community, and we have to make it even more beautiful than it already is.
Isn't Marcelo a gentleman? I want to, to give a bigger congratulations to his girlfriend.
Mozão, I love you.
But Marcelo, I don't know if you have noticed, but I will tell you later, because let's
We
go to
have fights.
Santos and metagaming.
We had fights. Nicolas trying to take over. The whole Santos team, Dudu, had to be put up once again, while Metagaming tried to close the distance and maybe fight the close range fight. We have no grenades coming in, just I had to say, and they showed up the grenades right now. Nicolas trying to make some good use of the explosives, but Santos took off, and it was different to see Santos running away from a fight.
And that tells us a lot because of their position in our standings right now, and they know if they avoid early fights right now, they can. I mean, it's not for sure they're going to win, especially because Metagame, it's doing an excellent game. Not as much as we expected, but it is right now, it's too risky, to go back in the lobby with no points.
They need to sum up some points in all the maps today for them to be a little more comfortable in the table, since they are scratching the bottom. They are scratching the bottom, and they have to fight
Yes.
to get to finish the day at least outside the bottom two.
Yeah, and who is scratching the bottom as well? It's Loud. I mean, they are in the bottom. And I just want to give a quick information about today. They started the day playing with Kawan, Will, Kronos, and Noda. And we saw that yesterday, Brabox had the best results, right? In the late matches, he had the best results, getting more kills for Loud team. So was that a wise choice for them to start the day without Brabox?
Brabox got the kills by rushing and using the shotguns at close range. Maybe this could be a sign that Loud will play the safe game for today.
Yes, but in the other side, we know that the squad that had the best results for Loud was this one: Kawan, Will, Kronos, and Noda. So let's see if they can manage at least to get in the late stage of the game, get a good position, and also, who knows, it's going to be the destiny of Loud.
Maybe, just maybe, they can leave this map with some good results and away from the bottom of the table. I bet the giant Loud crowd would love to see Loud with a good result for this map. And now we might have a confrontation between Fluxo and God Unidas. Fluxo coming from inside the safe zone might surprise God, since they as soon as they leave the safe zone, they will be on their higher ground, although God is inside the houses, right?
Yeah, I hope so. They have a battle right now, because it's almost 10 minutes and we hadn't heard. I mean, we have heard
No first blood.
Yeah, no first blood. We saw a little bit of action between Santos and Metagame, but nothing so far.
INTZ and Los Grandes also in range to fight each other, but inside the danger zone, maybe they will wait for then the danger zone puts Mamute on the ground. Danger zone putting Mamute on the ground. First kill for danger zone.
Oh, dang it. I mean, these guys have been playing Free Fire for almost 4 years, and they
Still get damaged by the
right?
danger zone. But I want to ask our crew to prepare this video for after the broadcast. Please put the Looney Tunes song behind this video. The pa pa ga da pa 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 ga da pa 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 pa. Please. But now, Bobs, trying to find the shots, and Miguel is the first player down by God Unidas. Japa BKR inside the safe zone, playing the safe game, running away from the fight against God Unidas. The Fluxo team also trying to keep themselves alive. Maybe we will have a giant mess in the end of the game, Carol, because we are almost reaching the 10-minute mark and no players are back on the lobby. At least they got to play a good amount of time.
Yes, but right now what's going on, Marcelo, is that Fluxo team had their way blocked by God in one side, and in the other side, SS Sports are also coming for them. So it's going to be a little bit hard for them to get a good rotation with no fights.
And we will have a fight inside the gas between SS and Fluxo. They could raise the peace flag, but they chose not to. They chose to fight each other inside the safe zone, but Nobru is already down because of the safe zone, because of the gas. And now Phoenix gets the first blood. That was an awful decision by Fluxo. They were in the worst spot.
They waited too much.
They waited too much to start this fight. And now Phoenix gets the first kill, and he might get the help from Butt On. Trying to heal himself over there. And they were trying to flank Fluxo, but there was a player, that was Cias, over there. And Cias is down. He does not have any teammates near him to heal, and Cias might die to the safe zone. He is down, but On finishes it. Fak uses the shotgun to finish off MTS. Nice work from Fak, trying to bring it back, but On had just a small job to do, kill 2 people, and send Fluxo back to the lobby, Carol.
With only 1.4 killing, Fluxo is back to the lobby in a very bad position. So me and Marcelo started the day saying that we should keep an eye on these guys. They have personal fights between themselves for the top 3, but seems like SS Sports did their job and got a squad wipe over Fluxo team.
And definitely not a good decision. But now On is stroked by Team Liquid. MVR with the sniper rifles. MVR who had a nice first weekend but didn't show up yesterday. Still waiting to show up his best game. And today he might have started hot. But we have Loud going on to fight Nitrox top 10. Players are rushing. Will trying to shorten the distance, and Noda with the grenade put Bonsai on the ground. First player down is from Nitrox top 10. We might have Loud getting some advantage in this fight. Using the smoke grenades to protect themselves with the ice as well. And now the range is getting shorter and shorter. There is a player from Nitrox top 10 trying to come in, and he is down on the floor. Kronos found the headshot on Shinez. The ice barriers covering for the Loud players to get to their rotations, while Shinez is still on the floor. Noda getting lots of shots, and now he uses the grenade to put Bonsai out of the game. JHCZ also down, and SS Sports goes away because of Team Liquid. Team Liquid eliminating the team from SS Sports, and now Loud gets the full elimination on Nitrox top 10 with a nice game played by Kronos, Carol.
And it was well done. Kronos, who is the sniper, gave them a great assistance, but looks like right now INTZ is in danger.
INTZ is in danger, but Los Grandes as well. Metagaming is close. We have the fight going on between INTZ and Los Grandes. Mamute using the grenade launcher puts Italo to the ground. The grenades are coming in, and Mamute finishes off Italo, but he's also on the floor. BL uses the shotgun and kills Lucas SKN. Hafa X also with the shotgun. There's just one player from INTZ still on there. Fate and INTZ is back in the lobby. Hafa X, if you don't have Mamute, just count on Hafa X. But Metagaming trying to take the spoils of war from Los Grandes over there, while Nicolas comes with the car, and they are incoming. We will have another fight between Metagaming and Los Grandes. Drax is trying to cover himself, and Vivocate and Team Liquid also fighting. Team Liquid is wiped out really quickly by Vivocate. We are still watching Metagaming against Los Grandes. Both teams are trying to find the best place to fight. And now Gus puts Nicolas down with a nice headshot, but the grenades are coming in onto Gus. The ice barriers protecting him from the grenades, and he almost got it done. But now Hafa with the shotgun, trying to close the range, trying to shorten the distance for his shotgun to work better, but he is down with a nice car shot to his head. BL with the sniper, trying to keep his partner alive, his teammate alive, but now Nicholas rotating and eliminating Los Grandes with the MP40. Nice job by Nicholas, but Vivocate also coming into another fight against Santos, but they can be sandwiched. Nando 9 with the headshot! The double headshot by Nando 9! He puts 2 players down. He's the last one alive from Vivocate. He needs to hide himself and keep himself alive to give some points to its team. Kaique also running. K1 with the sniper rifle finds the shot and kills Kaique, sends him back to the lobby. 6 teams remaining, 20 players. Leal also on the ground. K1 is making it rain with the sniper rifle, Carol. I'm sorry, Carol, we have another fight going on. Noda already putting down players from Metagaming, and he wipes out the whole Metagaming squad. Noda, my God, finally Loud with a good result.
Loud definitely with a great result, with already 8 points for Killian. They are here showing us that maybe they have waken up.
Maybe it's time to wake up for Loud. Another kill by Kronos, and Ricky gets Minuzi. God, Unidas is out of the game. 2 kills for Kronos over there. More points for Loud. Quadra kill by Kronos. The shots are coming in. Santos trying to find the best place to fight, and Vivocate is out. Nice result by Nando 9. Pain Gaming also out. Once again, Kronos with the sniper. He is on fire, but K1 goes down. Now Santos and Loud, the only teams remaining. We have a standoff. We have the 4-on-4. Let's see which teams play the better game. At the end, Loud with already 12 kills. If they win the game, they will score 16 kills. And the booyah. If they lose, Santos might get the shot. But look at what the team from Loud are doing. The grenade launcher's working. K1 putting 2 players down. He already got 4 kills. Now he has to fight Fon and Autobot. Fon will go down to the safe zone, and Kronos find the kill. It's Booyah Loud! Finally, Carol! After the Booyah in the first day, they were sleeping, but it seems that the Giant has woken up. It's Booyah Loud with 16 kills, Carol.
Definitely the Giant have woke up and Loud, showing us how much they can make noise around here. So they are loud and proud. Because
loud and clear.
Loud and clear, because not only Marcelo getting a booyah, but they starting the day getting a booyah and the second best results in a round here in Free Fire Brazilian League. The title was with Pain Gaming in the first match from the second round, and right now Loud comes also to get this title, and how awesome it was. They definitely needed this 27 points, Marcelo.
Yeah, they didn't get the 16 points because one of the players from Santos died to the gas. But Kronos with 7 kills with that sniper. K1 also doing his job with the grenade launcher, 6 kills for him.
I told you.
And now look at the difference between the points from Loud, 27 points, and Santos, the second place, with only 11 points. Vivocate and Los Grandes also in the top 5, but with really low points. It seems that Loud chose to swipe the whole map. They got their broom and they swiped the whole map, Carol.
Of course they did. I mean, Kronos, he is known to be the witch. Sorry. Yeah, the warlock, the Harry Potter around here. He's the warlock in Free Fire Brazilian. He's known to be the warlock because he can do magic with his snipers. And what he did, giving Loud a great assistance But also, when I said I told you so about K1 and Kronos, is that they make a great duo in Loud. K1 in the front line and Kronos in the assistance. And they were getting every single one that were coming from them. Nitrox, God, and
Pain Gaming,
Vivocade. I mean, every single one, and that's the kind of game style we're waiting from Loud, right? We have watched so many things like this in the past season, and right now watching them doing that and finishing the round with more than 15 kills, it's awesome.
Holding their ground. Finally, we could see Loud holding their ground, not losing the one-on-one fights, getting to a one-on-one fight at the end of the game, and winning it with pomp and circumstance. They got 15 kills in this map. Shout outs to Kronos and K1. The Kronan duo, now I've just named it. Kronan duo, I've just named it. I just created this name, and it's already trademarked. Okay, don't try to steal it. It's Kronan. And now we have the table might have a little mix right now. The standings might be a little mixed off right now. We have the standings for you guys to see it, and now we have Loud reaching the 13th place.
Wow, Marcelo.
Leaving the last place, climbing 6 positions in the rankings and getting to the 13th place, Carol.
I mean, of course, all the points between the 13th place where Loud stands right now and the 8th place in the bottom were pretty close of each other. As we can see, Pain Game is still in a tied with Loud, but still climb this much from the bottom to the 13th place. I got the feeling that Loud may finish the day in the other side of their standings, Marcelo.
Yeah, we still need to see more of INTZ, Los Grandes, Vivocade, but what a showing by Loud, Carol, and what a showing as well by Pain Gaming getting lots of points. By Santos, we had the two teams that were in the bottom of the table standing still at the end of the game, facing off each other. Loud with a more aggressive play in this day, but Santos with the conservative gameplay to taking them to the end of the match.
Yes, and I didn't give much credit for those guys that are not very good in the table, but of course we watched some action from SS Sports and Fluxo team between each other, right? And SS Sports did their job here. That was to climb up in the table with their teams that have personal fights with them, but they are still tied with Fluxo team. So let's see what our next match will bring us today, because we already start the night with lots of action.
And it's funny for us to see on the standings that Loud has got the most kills in the left side of the screen, and they got the first team that has more kills than Loud in the standings is Fluxo in the 8th place. So if Loud plays the safe game right now and chooses their fights, chooses the better fights, and only score good points for positioning, they can raise themselves on the rankings without much work, because they got 69 kills, Carol.
And it is good to point it out about the kill points, the number of booyahs, because if in the end we find ourselves in a tide, we are going to use these kinds of criteria to decide which one is going to be, the winner of this competition. Like last season, Loud and Fluxo team were in a tide in the end of the competition, and for 1 booyah more for Fluxo team, they won. So yeah, they should definitely worry about their kill points and also the booyahs. And well done to Loud with their first booyah today.
Well done to Loud, and what an aggressive game that we saw. We had a really slow start, a continental drift slow start. It took 10 minutes for us to get to the first blood, but then it took 5 minutes for us to get to the end of the game. And Carol, what do we need to get to the end is the bottle of water that's waiting for me right by my side, and we have 3 minutes to do it.
Okay, let's go. So 3 minutes, Marcelo.
So I'll see you in 3 minutes. I like the early first bloods, but I love when we get to the late stages of the game and then we have lots of teams trying to engage into fights at once.
Well,
And
that's...
look at Kawan, he got 3 kills with the grenade.
No!
3 kills with the grenade for Kawan.
One time left, right, knock him out. Two times, knock him out. Knock him out with the left, knock him out with the right. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night. One time, knock him out. Two times, knock him out. Knock him out with the left, knock him out with the right. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night.
We are back live for the second map of the Brazilian Free Fire League Season 5. The LBFF 5 is on its way. And do you know what else is on its way, Carol?
What is it?
The flight attendant for our flight that is already taking off! Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight R6D2, heading straight to Kalahari Desert. I am your commander, Marcelo Ferrantini, and by my side, my co-pilot, Carol Bombshell, invite you to loosen your seatbelts, fasten your boards, cause it's time to drop, Carol!
Ladies and gentlemen, kids and teenagers, be ready to land in the beautiful desert of Kalahari map. Bring your water, a lot of ice, because things are about to get very hot in this map.
And now we have Santos finally getting to the refinery, finally getting to the oil rig, alone and by themselves. Finally!
Finally by themselves, with no before to bother them. But let's see, because people already are aware about their close fight between B4 and Santos, so they know that also Santos goes there. So let's see who are gonna come to them.
Maybe Los Grandes, maybe Team Liquid, maybe God Unidas, maybe Fluke. So they're all around Santos, maybe Loud, who got into aggressive mode for our last map. But Carol, I believe you did not catch my reference with the finally, because you're not a fan of wrestling, right?
No.
But Are you a fan of Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
I don't even know who is it.
Dwayne Johnson, The Rock.
Oh,
The Rock. The Rock.
Yeah. Got it.
And you know that he started his career as a wrestling fighter.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. He started in one of his catchphrases was he got the mic and he put it like this. I'm using the air conditioner remote control right now for you guys to understand. And he put the microphone like this and he said, "Finally, The Rock has come back to Kalahari." So let's go back to Kalahari right now because we might have Vivocade using their space, their ample space they got right by the houses to loot, right?
Yes, I didn't get the reference, but what I got here is that Vivocade. We haven't seen much of them in the first match. They only got few points, finished the first match in the 4th position, which is still good, but only 11 points. Of course, we saw that Loud was the only team that got more than 20 points, right? And in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place were only 11 points. And none of the teams, Marcelo, did more than 5 points. Not even, only Vivocade and Los Grandes got 4 points for killing.
But let's see if Metagaming or Pain Gaming will get 4 points for killing right at the beginning of this game, because we have Kaique trying to spot the Metagaming players. Carol, please just drink the water. Don't drown on it. I choked on the first map. Now you drown on the water. And now we are watching Rick and Leao over there trying to spot the players from Metagaming. And Rick got to spot the players. He chose not to fight. He chose to hide himself. But the fight goes on. The whole strategy from Pain Gaming was to ambush Metagaming, and it seems like it worked. It seemed like it worked. They sent Metagaming, but look at Hick. He fell from the mountain. He fell from the mountain, and now Black 00 will have to help him. And Leao is going against Yan. He's going for Yan. He tries to find the kills, but Yan uses the ice barriers well to keep himself alive. But he wasn't expecting that Leao will still go after him. And the first blood is Yan. Metagaming has only 3 players remaining.
Was that a damage for fall down?
Yeah, Rick fell from the mountain, and they had to send Black 00 to help him. But now Leao once again can fight the good fight against the Metagaming players, and now he has his sights on the last Metagaming player on the top. It's lost 21. He is definitely lost, and he is down and on the ground. Drax uses the shotgun with the headshot against Leao. He puts Leao down. Black 00 downs Nicholas, and Kaique will not survive. Kaique will not make it, and Metagaming will have a point scored.
What?
What? Drax, what did you do?
No way.
What did Drax do? He got the triple kill with the grenade and the shotgun. Unbelievable, Drax! You are definitely a guardian of the whole galaxy, my man! Oh my God, Drax! Carol, did you understand what went on?
Okay.
He put the grenade on the floor and got the shotgun out to get 1 kill with the shotgun and 2 with the grenades. Oh my God, Drax!
That was a hell of a strategy. If you guys could see me right now, I'm with my mouth open.
Yes,
because no way that happened. Pain Gamer was almost getting each one of them. That was just Drax, the last one,
Only
right?
Drax remaining.
And with all his intelligence, he got all the team down and sent them straight back to the lobby with only 1 point for killing.
When I saw Pain Gaming wiped out at the top of the screen, I thought,
couldn't believe my eyes.
no, what went on? And then I looked at the kill feed, and I saw 2 kills with the grenade by Drax and 1 with the shotgun. What a genius play by Drax! Oh my God! Please, crew, put this as the best player, the best play of the week, please, because that was amazing.
definitely was amazing. I was almost sure that Pain Gaming would annihilate the whole team of Metagame. They were so close, of course, and they got their skills. But as I said, with the intelligence of Drax, he got few grenades out of his pocket and his ability on his hands to take down the last player of Pain Gaming.
And Carol, he had the time to help two of his teammates. Metagaming lives with only one player down.
And you have to be cold blood to do a strategy like that.
Cold blood, quick-witted. You have to be ready to play this game. I'm still astonished by what Drax did. I'm still with my jaw dropped, and I couldn't believe when I saw Pain Gaming wiped out.
Nope, but I have a guess who really liked that to see Pain Gaming back in the lobby was Loud, because they were in a tie with 175 points or less than that. Sorry.
145.
145, that's right. And they right now Loud it's very happy because now they can open even more a big points ahead of Pain Gaming.
Yeah, Loud just needs one kill to keep that tie going on. Or to get to the 10th place and get 1 point.
Yep.
And if they get to the 9th place, they are already away from Pain Gaming. So it's really good for Loud. The whole Loud crowd is happy right now, but the huge Pain Gaming crowd is astonished. I think that's the word, astonished. What Drax did was something that must be shown all around the world. Every Free Fire fan needs to watch this play. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And actually, Marcelo, we have watched a lot of actions with the grenades from lots of players in Free Fire Brazilian League this season. But when things like that happen, leave us with mouth open, right?
And Carol, I'm a dude that is into lots and lots of esports communities. I'm a member of the CS:GO community, of the Valorant community, of the fighting games community.
You are so fancy.
Not that fancy. I just love to play video games a lot.
He's a geek.
And I'm a geek, definitely. And I'm becoming a part of the Free Fire community, and that is a play that defines a career. That is a play that defines a career for the player who scores it.
And I tell you what, next season maybe a few teams we might want to get him
Definitely.
to play
'Cause
on his side.
that was so skillful from Drax, and now we get to see Drax playing once again, and General puts him down, and Vivocate with the advantage with 4 players against 3 from Metagaming now can put Metagaming out, and Metagaming will go down probably in this fight, but with their mission accomplished in this match. Lost and Nicholas using the Scooby-Doo strategy, splitting themselves to keep them alive, and Vivocate going after them. Nicholas might go out alive with the bait from Lost, who gave Vivocate the Lost. That's a Rio de Janeiro. That's a Rio de Janeiro slander.
It is also here in São Paulo. There is like the zones, South Zone, and I will tell you later.
Because Autobot using the heat sniped M4, trying to find the players from God Unidas, and now they are aware of the presence of their opposing teams. But Carol, just completing my thought, that's a career-defining play. We have in the fighting game community the Daigo parry that happened in 2004, the Moment 37, the evil Moment 37. You guys, if you guys want to search for it and learn about it, we have the evil Moment 37. It's the Daigo parry. We have the Code Zera 4Q, the jumping double from Code.
Yeah, I watched that one
in CS:GO. We have career-defining moments, And this moment from Drax is a career-defining moment.
Of course, and we have watched a lot of action, especially in Kalahari, from players from Loud, from Furia team, and like Marcelo said, those are the moments where define careers. And as I quickly said, that maybe next season, couple of these teams, maybe NTZ, Fluxo team, I don't know, we want to try to steal Drax from metagame.
And it's time for metagaming to capitalize on it. And now who is capitalizing? It is SS Esports. Already putting Peusada on the floor and going after the Team Liquid players, but Pedro puts Jubinha down. Phoenix brings it back and eliminates Peusada. But on eliminates Peusada, and MVR trying to retreat. The 4 players from SS still standing, and Team Liquid might be retreating right now. Boss and MVR, the players remaining for Team Liquid. INTZ getting to a fight with Metagaming, and now Nicholas goes to the floor, and the Scooby-Doo strategy did not work out for Nicholas. While SS Esports getting to a fight with Loud in another area of the map. We might be going there right now. No, we went to a triple team fight between Nitrox Top 10, Vivocate, and the last remaining player from Metagaming, who is lost.
He's going to play Death. I'm pretty
He's
sure.
not playing Death, he's using the grenades.
Wow.
And General finding the grenades on Chinese over there. Nando9 trying to find a better place to snipe their opponents, while General uses the grenades and now tries to hit GA8ZZ, and he's down. Chinese also down. General, oh my god, go B for you, my man. Go B for General. That God coming in, and we have Fluxo and Los Grandes also fighting. But now that God trying to rush Victor, number 7, and he gets in front of him and he wipes out the Nitrox Top 10 with the help of General and his grenades. Also, another fight going on. Fluxo and Los Grandes. Fluxo now trying to bring it back to the game. Guz is down. Nice work from Japa BKR and Nobru. Fuck, trying to hold on to its place. And Los Grandes is back on the lobby. The grenade launcher from Fuck doing a great job. And now they will bring back Cias and Fuck. But we have another fight going on between INTZ and Vivocate. INTZ is back on the lobby. Nando9 destroying this game. 2 kills for him, 7 kills for Vivocate, and Nando9 will now help his teammates to get back on its feet, but we'll also have Loud and SS Esports still fighting. That God is down and out. K1 stole the kill, and now the last metagaming player was slain by Nobru. And we have Fluxo joining the fight between those two teams, but they have to go through Santos. With the oil rig position, they wipe out Fluxo with ease. With ease. Now Santos doing their best job in the refinery, in the oil rig, while Nando9 gets also blown up by the gas. And we have 5 teams remaining, 16 players. Loud with 1 player down. We have SS Esports with 1 player down. No, SS Esports with their full squad. We have Santos with their full squad. Team Liquid with only 2 players.
MVR and
And
Boss.
now 1 player standing because MVR took it to his head. He couldn't take it. He got too hot-headed and went down on the floor, but Boss is there to bring him back to his feet. And out Loud trying to get to a better rotation, but Do with the headshot on a jumping wheel. Wheel goes down, triple kill for Do FFX. And now K1 and Oda, the only players remaining for Loud. But another good result for Loud, even though they get to the 4th place with only 2 players remaining. Team Liquid is down, and now the grenades are coming in to try and get K1 down, and K1 is down. Santos with 6 kills leading the charge against God Unidas right now. But on puts Minuzi to the floor, and now the But puts Boot on the ground. 1 player remaining for the Loud team, and the grenades are coming in, but Fawn eliminates Noda, and Loud goes out in the 4th place. Nice result for Loud, leaving the 13th place behind, but Boton and MTS doing their job. A grenade on Mike, and Mike gets Kobe'd. Dudu keep with the amazing aim. He keeps getting the kills, but Jubinha is standing right by the door, not allowing the Santos players to come down. We have the last remaining player from God Unidas. He is down, and it's Santos against SS Esports. Will it be the 5th Booyah? Will it be? The Santos team goes out, so it's Booyah! SS Esports! They were the first team to get to 4 Booyahs, and now they are the first team to get to 5 Booyahs, Carol!
Well done to SS Sports. That starting the day also very good. The first match was not in their side, but right now with Booyah and 9 kills in their baggage, they got an amount of 21 points for MTS Phoenix Jubinha, but on Astro 007. And well done, guys. Well played.
And Carol, it's funny, and we have to point out that it's the second game in a row that Santos gets the runner-up position. However, in this game, they got the points from for kills, which they did not got on the last game, right?
And it's also good to see more action from Santos. They are also in a very bad position in our standings. They
They might have reached Fluxo.
They might.
They might have reached Loud.
Yeah, I mean, Loud still have 9 points ahead of them. They got 27, and right now more 9 points. So maybe they are pretty close, not that close, but pretty close of Loud. And maybe this will be also a personal confrontation between them today. But well done for SS Sports. They needed to open points ahead of especially Fluxo team and getting closer of Vivo Kid. So they started the day very good, and the MVP for this last match were but on
Another newcomer.
yes, another newcomer, well noticed. But I like to see the action from Santos because we haven't watched them doing great things like that in a while, and which makes Team Liquid the only one who didn't get the Booyah.
Team Liquid is still the only team with no Booyahs. But Carol, we have to point out Los Grandes with 1 point. They are in the second game of the day. They have scored only 10 points right now. That makes it tough for them to get to Corinthians, right?
Yes, there are days and days, and we've seen that today Loud started very good, but not Los Grandes. And as we can see here, SS Sports pass over Los Grandes in our standings. Vivo Kid gets the second place again with 199 points, which will help them to reach the mark of 200 points. And we still have lots of matches to happen today, right, Marcelo?
4 more matches, and the thing that I pointed out, Carol, Santos reached Loud.
Oh,
Santos reached
okay,
Loud.
my mistake. You're definitely
Because
right.
Santos started the day ahead of Loud. Loud went over Santos with the 27 points they scored on the first map, and now the 9-point difference between Santos and Loud made Santos go 2 points ahead of Loud in the standings.
Yeah.
God Unidas is in a desperate need of some good matches. Pain Gaming as well. We had Pain Gaming having a bad day on the first day. They had an amazing second day, but the third day was slow. The fourth day is starting slow for them. INTZ is plain old stale in the standings since the beginning of the day. They are fighting for the middle of the table the whole day, but SS Esports doing a great job. Santos with 2 second places and a good second place in this Kalahari map, proving that they know how to play the refinery spot.
Yes,
that's important. And SS Esports, they are aiming for the late game confrontations, right?
And a good notice, I wasn't paying attention a lot for Santos. In my head, they were not in a very good position. I only compared the games of Loud and Pain Gaming. But yes, well done for Santos. But if we get an amount of points, Santos plus Loud, they not even reach the mark of Corinthians stand right now. So these guys have to work their ass off today.
They're A off. They're A off. But we need to work our throats on the gym to get better for the third map that is incoming. And if you want to go to the third map, we need to wait for 3 more minutes, right, Carol?
3 more minutes and we are back.
But one player from God is down, and now Bob's leaving the hangar, gets taken by Romeo from behind. He ends the job and he gets 3 kills. And now he's going to try and trample Minuzzi.
But it looks like Minuzzi will not make it. Is everyone coming for him?
Yeah, and he has to deal with Victor on the walls, but he puts Victor down, and now Romeo has the time to get to Minuzzi while he heals himself, but there are shots coming, and Minuzzi puts Romeo down. He has to deal with Chinese right now to keep his team alive. Will he do the 1v3? Will he be able to keep himself alive? And now he has Pop, he has an AUG to fight Minuzzi over there. They run over and Minuzzi does it! And Minuzzi gets the 3 kills! But one player from God is down, and now Bob's leaving.
Two times knock him out. Knock him out with the left, knock him out with the right. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night. One time left, right, knock him out. Two times knock him out. Knock him out with the left, knock him out with the right. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night. One time, knock him out. Two times knock him out. Knock him out with the left, knock him out.
We are back live for more Free Fire, the LBFF 5, the Brazilian Free Fire League Season 5 is on its way, and we are going straight to Bermuda, a map that, Carol, we have to talk about it, was dominated by metagaming on the first week. but they started slowly on the second week.
And talking about metagaming, they have set new goals this season because we know that they started being the newcomers last season, and right now they have already adapted themselves with the new style of game, and they are feeling more ready. But today, even though they are being very aggressive today, they haven't had a very good start, right?
But you know what else is ready?
What is
The
ready?
engines for our airplane are ready to take off. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's
Go.
go. No.
We did not go.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight R6D3 heading straight to Bermuda. This is your Captain Marcelo Ferrantini, and by my side, I have my co-pilot, Carol Bombshell. So loosen your seatbelts, fasten your belts, because it's time to drop, Carol!
Ladies and gentlemen, Vivocade Esports in Los Grandes, be ready because we are about to landing in the most loved one map in Free Fire Brazilian League, that is Bermuda. So let's see who is going to be the best one of the best here today, because last season we watched Fluxo team dominating the map. This season we got metagaming, but let's see today who is going to dominate today.
I understood why it took you a... Oh, look at Nando9 already trying to hold himself up, and Lucas SKN putting him down with the headshot, and Nando9 is the first blood with only 1 minute in the map. INTZ going for the early fight against Vivocade, trying to be a little more daring than what they were in the first two maps, and trying to engage into fights right by the beginning. That got also on the target of Lucas SKN, Aranha with the sniper rifle with the VSS trying to get the kills. And now it seems that they cooled off a little bit, Carol.
I like the first shots, the first fights, to watch them fighting for a call, but seems like Vivocade is a little bit more aggressive than INTZ, but INTZ took their first blood.
INTZ took the first blood, and it must be really frustrating for a player that is sent to the lobby with one minute in play. I get pissed off, and it happens a lot with me.
I get pissed off as well. I don't like to keep watching my squad playing, you know. And I tell you what, I get really annoying only watching, because I wanted to be there, you know, and get my shots and give my opinion. But right now it is extremely important for the player they are already back in the lobby, only give them support.
Nando9 is the kill leader for Vivocade, and it now falls on that God and General's hands. They are the ones that are coming with Nando for the top 5, for the top 10 in the kill rankings, right?
And like you said, once the players from Loud are down, they have to count on Chronos or even Kawan, and in the case of Vivocade, it goes to Dead God and Modestia. But it seems like INTZ is not ready to let them go, and they are coming!
They are coming in, and Dead God is on the ground. He took the headshot, and now he will take the last shot to go back home. Dead God will make company for Nando9 on the lobby. And maybe, just maybe, INTZ can wipe out Vivocade right with 3 minutes of gameplay. General is already far away. He took the little motorcycle and went really far from where INTZ is, and Modestia is also going as far as he can. That's the best strategy for Vivocade, not fight this fight, right, Carol?
As he should, yes. They should definitely leave the place right now and maybe trying to survive until a few late stages of the game to get a few points for position at least. But if in Purgatory things start very slowly right now, INTZ showed us great start, but it is also a great start for Kawe from Metagaming, that it's playing his first match here today. And I tell you what, Kawe cannot be the player with more kills of Metagaming, but is the player with more damage, so it equals a great assistance.
Definitely. If you get 5 assistances, you help your team get 5 kills, get 5 points. So The team play is the most important part of a team game, and thus coming in for BL, and thus is a player that made the Los Grandes team the force they were in the first day. Gus, Duz, Rafa X, and Mamute were the best lineup for Los Grandes in the first day.
And I have an opinion about that. If my we have this here in Brazil, they're saying if your team is winning, don't move it, don't change it. So it goes the same for me. If my team it's winning, I will not change until it gives me a average or a bad result. So
and that's what Santos did. They kept their lineup. They are having good results today. Now they got to inside the house to avoid the danger zone, and now the danger zone is lifted, and they might try to go into the factory, but there are teams over there. And another team that's trying to pick some fights is INTZ. They picked the fight against Vivocade right at the first minute of the game. They got the first blood on Nando 9, and now Team Liquid going after INTZ, and Italo puts Pedro down. Italo doing a great job for the game today. He already got 1 kill, and he is going after the players from Team Liquid. He has already put a player down for Team Liquid, who has to fight this fight on a 3v4, while Boss and MVR from under the bridge, like the Red Hot Chili Peppers like, trying to get the shots. Italo using the grenades. Peusada is really close, and he is trying to use the grenades as well. He might find some damage over there. Italo uses the ice barriers to protect himself from MVR, and INTZ also lost a player. Guerra was sent back to the lobby, and now they fight the fight 3-on-3, and Boss found Lucas SKN trying to run away, got the takedown, and now Peusada needs to fight from close. He puts Aranha down. Italo finds the headshot on MVR. He finds the headshot on Peusada. Oh my god. Oh, he almost did it. But Boss saved Team Liquid and wiped out INTZ from the game. But now we have another fight going on. A similar fight we had on the second map. We have Los Grandes going against the SS Esports team. And now we have Boss from Team Liquid, who already brought his teammates up, having to find a better way out, Carol.
yeah, I wasn't so sure about Team Liquid right now, but because they are not giving us great results, but who is going to give results? Maybe it is SS Sports getting few shots against Los Grandes, Marcelo.
Maybe they will find the good shots. There is one player down for SS Sports. Gus trying to find the kills. He puts Phoenix down, and it's not a Phoenix down like in Final Fantasy where you use a Phoenix down and you revive a player. No, this time if Phoenix is down, he is down for good. And he is left behind. Gus trying to use the grenades to find the players from SS Sports. Jubinha is inside the house. We have But On also inside the house. Gus finishes off Phoenix, and now Jubinha tries to defend the house, but On does a good job, puts the first player down. Jubinha puts one more down, and now it's a 2v2. Nice play from Jubinha, finds the headshot on Gus. There's just one player remaining for the Los Grandes team. It's Gus, and he is out. Jubinha, oh my god!
Triple kill.
A triple kill for Jubinha from inside the house. He eliminates the whole squad with the help of only But On. And the two players from SS Sports are leaving this fight unscathed, Carol.
The team who won the last match in Kalahari was almost in the line to go back to the lobby, but they said no, we are here and we are good. And what is not so good is the results that Los Grandes been getting here today. The team that started very good in our first week right now it's not showing us that great consistency that we like to see, and that's actually very bad also for Mammoth that have this personal fight against the MVP. place with MTS.
And if I'm not wrong, if I'm not mistaken, Mamutes only got 1 kill today. And MTS, I believe, got 2. So, not a good day for both of the players running for MVP right now.
Hello,
But
darkest, my old friend.
I've come to talk with you again.
That's the
I
song
love
for
Simon
Los
and
Grandes.
Garfunkel, but I gotta say, I love the version from this song from Disturbed, a heavy metal band that has a version for this song that is not heavy metal, it's somber, it's dark, and it matches the vibe of the lyrics of the song so amazingly that you guys should listen to it. Disturbed, The Sound of Silence.
I think in another life you were a singer.
I'm actually a musician.
Ooh!
I'm actually a musician.
Wow, the commentator of Free Fire Brazilian League and actually a musician as well. How lucky we are to have Marcelo here. Please give us a booyah with singing.
I'll have today an opera booyah going in for you guys. Wait for it.
Wait for it.
It will be a surprise. I'll bring you
No one
an
will
opera
understand.
booyah.
No one will understand anything.
I'll bring you guys an opera booyah today. But we have now Kaique trying to find the metagaming players. He knows that the metagaming players are there. He has the best positioning for that. And he might give the information to his whole squad. They know that metagaming is near them in Pochnock. And now they are choosing to fight. They're choosing to take a better positioning for the fight. Now we have Santos trying to leave the danger zone, while Nitrox top 10 goes to Victor. And Carol, it seems that you have a nice info for us, right? A nice statistic for us.
It looks like Loud. I don't know if you guys remember about Japa BKR, but he was one of the players that likes to break records here in Free Fire Brazilian League. And maybe, Marcelo, if Loud have a good day today, they will also break another record. Japa BKR, who was the only player to reach the mark of 300 kills in LBFL history. Maybe Loud will also have a great mark, but I don't want it to be the kiss of death, and I tell you guys,
If that happens.
If that happens, of course.
Now we have Loud, who we were talking about, trying to do that usual rotation through Mars Electric to the center of the safe zone. Carol, it might be the quietest game that Loud played today.
Yes, definitely a quietest game. It's a strategy that we have been watching from Corinthians, and it's been working. They have reached the mark of 200 and more than 50 points for the booyahs and killings. And let's see if we are going to watch a great also a strategy from Loud that we are actually waiting to see here.
And now Jubinha puts Modestia down. We should be having a 2v2 fight between Vivocate and SS Esports, but General took off. He got to his car and he said, "I'm out of here. I'm not taking this anymore."
Definitely, he got his car and went straight to Pochnock, where the teams are now positioning themselves for the last safe zone, and it's going to be a little bit hard for them and Santos right now that is struggling against Nitrox top 10.
Nitrox top 10 and Metagaming joining the fight inside the factory, a place that we know to be a place where the game usually can end, since it's right by the middle of the map. It's a place that we are used to seeing some games ending over there, and now we have God Unidas going against Pain Gaming, and the grenades coming in. The bombs are trying to hold the Pain the paint team from coming in, and God Unidas trying to find a better positioning, but Mike finds the grenade. One of the newcomers that is scoring the most kills for today. Bob's also with the grenade. Rick is on the floor, but now Metagaming get to the fight. Nicholas puts the first player down. Minuzzi and Michael getting 2 players down. Minuzzi once again finishing off Leal, but now the Pain Gaming backup trying to get close to it, but they are down on the floor. God Unidas with Miguel and Minuzzi getting the 2 kills. We have now 2 players from God Unidas to fight against 4 players from Metagaming, but Shinez brings Nitrox top 10 back into the fight. He finds the headshot on the Metagaming players that are on the floor, and now he has Drax running from him. He should have tried to kill Drax over there. He got the opportunity, but he hesitated, and Drax got out of there alive. Jubinha finishes off General finally, and Vivo Kate is eliminated with 8 kills, and now 5 kills for Jubinha in this map. We have Team Liquid rotating, but in front of Santos. Santos might find this information useful, and now are trying to go after Team Liquid, but they have to face off Metagaming by their left side. They are being flanked by both sides, and that could be a risky situation for the last team with no Buyas in this season, Carol.
The team with no Buyas, maybe they should worry a little bit more to get in the final stage, to at least have a fair battle. But right now, looks like Peusada and Boss are the only one alive.
Peusada and Boss are the last one alive because MVR was sent to the floor, and now Boss tries to come in for the fight, and he finds the kill on Rush, but Fuck also gets into the fight and eliminates Peusada. There's only Boss remaining for Team Liquid. He got the triple kill, finding the last one on the Santos player, and Fluxo getting to the late stages of the game. That was something that we needed to see from Fluxo right now, and now Lost using the grenades put the first player from Nitrox top 10 also to the floor. Fluxo coming into the fight, trying to find Santos over there. J8ZZ goes down because of the gas, and now the players are all spread. We have lots of teams all together, and Nobru puts Boss down. Liquid is out in the 7th place. God Unidas also out, and But on using the sniper rifle to put Nicholas to the floor. We have Nobru using the grenade, but it's blown in his face. Once again, the grenade curse for Nobru.
And the grenade is coming always for Nobru. The grenade launcher especially, but you have to get a lot of guts to know how to play with the grenade launchers, but especially in the late stage of the game where the safe zone is really small.
And Nobru was not amazed by what the grenade did to him, and he wiped out the whole Santos squad. He got the quadra kill with the grenades. Loud also joining the fight. We have a small safe zone, a war zone going on right now. The whole Metagaming team, 2 players from the SS team, the 4 players from Loud, and the 4 players from Fluxo, now trying to find the kills on the SS Esports team, and they were sent home by Loud. Kronos with the sniper rifle once again, and now Nobru with the grenade, putting the first player from Metagaming on the floor. Kawan and Kronos also doing a great job with the kills. Nobru with the grenades. No! Da! With the grenade! Kronos gets one more shot. Drax lost, trying to fight the game for Metagaming. A team that had good results in Bermuda, but it's Booyah! The double Booyah came, Carol! The double Booyah for Loud is here! So please, Loud crowd, get on your feet and shout, it's Booyah, Carol!
And it is time to make a lot of noise because they are Loud with a double Booyah here today. And the fans, yes, of course, make the L because Loud came back to the game. The big giant have woke up and they are back in the game, Marcelo, with a double Booyah, a lot of points. And with amount of 18 points in this round, Brabox, Kawan, Kronos, Noda, Phoenix, and Will make their great passage here today.
Throw up the L! Cause Loud has got the double Booyah for the day, and finally we are watching the Loud that we should be watching. since the beginning of LBFF 5. It seems that the World Series hangover is finally away, Carol.
And they can cheer them up because they are climbing in points. And right now, bad news for Santos, right? They had 1 point ahead of them. But great news that Loud got a double booyah here today. But Marcelo, surprisingly, the MVP for this last match was no Bru. No Bru who struggled a little bit with
No
the
Bryant.
grenades. No Bryant. They struggled a little bit with the grenades. Got the more points for killing in this last match. But also, I think Jubinha did a very great work to them.
5 kills for Jubinha.
Also, Jubinha is joining this list. And great stuff from them, right?
And Los Grandes in the last place, Vivo Kate in the last place. The second place on the table, Vivo Kate, who had good days on Bermuda map, going away in 11th place. That fight in the beginning of the game, that surprise that INTZ got them, was not good for them, right?
Definitely not good for them. But great stuff also for the other teams that are climbing somehow in our table. I wish we could see a little bit more of Team Liquid. They are having a really hard time, and maybe they were too worried that they are not the only team to get a booyah here. Maybe this are getting in their head.
The anxiety is building up, right?
Exactly, they are very anxious about that. But what is going on with Loud today? They are definitely loud and proud.
They are loud and proud. And Carol, we gotta talk about as well as about Metagaming. Metagaming was a team that in the first week dominated Bermuda, and in the first Bermuda of the day, they got to the second place. They got a high number of points, and that helps a team that was too stale for the stage of the tournament that we are right now.
Yes, that's really good pointed out. And I would like to see more of them, actually. I like to see each one of these guys showing us what they have came from. And that's the kind of battle that we like to watch. And if you think about what happened with Loud in the first map in Purgatory, maybe happen again right now in Bermuda. They wait until the late stages of the game and they got a lot of guts to kill each one of the players around them. And it takes a lot of interesting things to watch. But which is more interesting right now is that Esports have reached the second place, Marcelo.
With the bad results from Vivo Kate, from Los Grandes, Esports is climbing the rankings, only 5 kills behind Corinthians, but still 47 points behind Corinthians. They need to score 47 points if they want to take the lead today. 57 points actually for them to reach Corinthians today. Loud got to the 12th place. That's nice. They are
Inside
2
of the
points.
12th place.
They are inside the top 12, and they are 2 points behind Team Corasoli, 3 behind INTZ. So a good result means that maybe Loud can join the top 10 today, leaving the last place to join the top 10. But what I wanted to point out is that Metagaming reached the 8th place, and they started this week in the 5th place. They had an awful first day of the week on Saturday, and today it seems like they woke up, and Bermuda being their map, we have good results from Metagaming always in Bermuda.
Yes, and we started the match saying that they were you said that they are the team with the best results in Bermuda map, and they are proving that to us, right? And they are climbing a little bit slower, but they are getting there. But I just want to share this with you, Marcelo, and with all of the fans of Free Fire Brazilian League, and especially the fans of Loud. I said that I had a little information.
May I just point out one thing that I just noticed on the board, and I'll give it to you the whole time.
Yes, go ahead.
It's just one little point. Look at the difference in points between Vivo Kate, the 3rd place, and Los Grandes, the 7th place. It's only 5 points.
All of them are very tight, right?
Definitely. If
30,
you have
40,
if one of them finds a good match in the next map or the next 3 maps, they can get to the third place on the table. But I'm sorry for interrupting you.
No,
Please
I'm
bring
so
me
sad right now. I don't want to
information.
talk with you
Oh.
anymore. Sorry.
Oh, that's my old friend. Dum, 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 dum.
But that's okay, we are here always to bring you the best of information, and Marcelo is being more aware of our standings than I am. I had a little mix up about Santos in the other round, playing Gaming and Loud, and he corrected me, so he is the head over here.
I did not correct you. I just completed your information. That's just it. You gave us the base of the information, and I just gave it some limbs.
Yes, but what I want to talk about is that during the round, I said I had a little information which is very happy, especially for the fans of Loud, that if they reach the mark with more 16 points for killing this season, Loud will be the first team to reach the mark of 1,000 points for killing in Free Fire Brazilian League history. Is that too much for you?
That's actually a mark that I want to celebrate. Celebrate good times, come on! Dun, 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 dun,
Let's
dun,
celebrate.
dun, dun, dun. I love this song. I love old songs. I
have noticed.
I love old songs because I'm old. I'm actually. But we have some information for you guys over here. The kill leaders for the season. We have to welcome But On to the top 5. We have to welcome Nobru back on the top 3. And we have to say, Mamute, please start killing, man. We are waiting for you to get the kills.
I was actually waiting more for both sides. Even MTS and Mamute, they are still very close of each other. Of course, Los Grandes haven't had a good start in these 3 first matches, but welcoming back, like you said, Nobru and the newcomer But On, and also Nando 9 that is still hanging in there, you know. But we are waiting to see this personal fight between MTS and Mamute.
I want a Los Grandes SS Esports fight face to face, and Mamute going at MTS and MTS going at Mamute. I want to see that Lango fight. And we also have to say kudos to Natividade, who's not playing today, still on the top 5.
Say what?
Natividade, who is not playing today.
No, you said kudos?
As kudos.
Kudos?
Kudos. Congratulations.
Ah.
Kudos.
The congrats. Okay.
Yeah, kudos to Natividade with the 32 kills still remaining on the top 4. And Nando 9, who was the first player eliminated in Bermuda, he took a nice blow in his top 6 position, right?
Yes, and you know, if I were playing this kind of competition, this big tournament, I would be honored to be in this list, because it shows how great you are. And we have 2 different sides here. Like I said, MTS, Mamute, and Nando 9, they have different kinds of game styles, right?
Definitely.
Nando 9 is assistance, MTS goes with the grenades, and Mamute go in the front line for rush. But it's also see that in each position you are at right now playing for your squad, you can be the MVP.
You can be the MVP. Definitely. We have 3 Kobe Bryants over there, MTS, Nobru, and Natividade. We have a sniper with Nando 9. We have a front line with Mamute. We have a front line with But On. So kills coming from everywhere. But you know
Which
what
one?
needs?
But sorry,
Please.
before you say that, which one would it be you?
Probably the sniper. That's why I like Nando 9
You like
so
the
much.
sniper.
I like to play the sniper.
Okay.
I like to play the sniper. I like to play the safe game, but the smart game, looking from afar and getting the correct shots. Just a single shot to the head. Shout outs to Jackson from Saving Private Ryan. And talking about Saving Private Ryan, that took a whole movie for them to save just one person.
Ooh.
So let's break the record. In 3 minutes,
come?
I'll save my throat.
Oh!
We will be right back with more Free Fire for you guys. And now, the NT10 team is running over Loud, but will put Victor down.
Ooh.
Kronos goes down as well. Noda is down, and maybe, just maybe, a one-on-one to the side of the map. Bonsai against Kawan. The teams are wasting all of their healing kits. And Will goes against Bonsai and he gets a kill. Chinese is going to try to run Will over. Woo! Will gets one more down. Kawan gets to help. And one more kill for Will. It's Booyah for life.
One time left, right, knock 'em out. Two times knock 'em out. Knock 'em out with the left, knock 'em out with the right. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night. Time left, right, knock 'em out. Two times knock 'em out. Knock 'em out with the left, knock 'em out with the right. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night.
We are back live for more LBFF Season 5.
Good night.
I am Marcelo Ferrantini, and by my side is my co-pilot, Carol Bombshell.
Good night, Marcelo.
Of course I'll not do it like this. I cannot do it like this. I have to do it like this. Electrical. And Carol, we had 3 maps already, and the 3 maps were dominated by the rookies coming into the season. We have But On doing an amazing job, Nando9 doing an amazing job. We have tons of rookies doing an amazing job, actually, and that is becoming a thing in this season, right?
Yes, it is becoming a season, and we started day showing how great it is the difference to have a newcomer and also to have the same squad. And we see the difference between, for example, Team Liquid and Corinthians. Corinthians have a whole different squad right now only that Japa remains in the squad on in their team, but to see the difference between Team Liquid, they have the exactly same squad, which is they are very good, they are excellent, but they are not getting the same results as Corinthians are having right now. So the question is, should we get new players here?
And Carol, we have to talk about Mike, Nando 9. We have to talk about I forgot who I was talking about. That we had to talk about, and I forgot who. We had Buton. That is on the top 5, and those players bringing in the new faces, bringing in the new guys. Does it brings also some new strategies, some new mentality to the team?
I would say that, for example, Will, the player from Loud, he is known to be one of the best frontliners around here in Free Fire Brazilian League, and he's excellent actually. But when you have a new experience, they are not afraid also to come for the other teams. He brings more sagacity, he brings more courage for the team. So they are shiners. They are definitely shining here in Free Fire Brazilian League, and that's what we like to see, Marcelo. We like to see the new faces, having the coaches, the managers giving new opportunities around here for the other little ones to shine.
You want to see this?
I would love to see this.
So stay tuned.
Visão, tropa! Hoje eu tô aqui para falar um pouco sobre a minha estreia na LBFF e quero começar falando aí que meu nome é Bution, não é Buton. Sobre a minha estreia na LBFF, eu acho que eu fui até bem, só que pra mim eu nunca tô bom, tenho que sempre melhorar, então vou continuar treinando cada vez mais para conseguir atingir um topo. E antes das partidas eu tava assim muito nervoso, muito ansioso. Quem me ajudou muito foi o Fênix, que com certeza é o melhor capitão dentro e fora do jogo. O cara foi essencial para eu chegar na hora do jogo e amassar.
Foi tentando dar linha na pipa, o jogador grita, não foi encontrado! Triple kill!
E para essa temporada, mano, vocês podem esperar aí uma SS bem agressiva, rushando em todo mundo, passando vapo.
Fala galera, sou o Drax, tive minha estreia no último final de semana da LB. Não fiquei muito nervoso, fiquei tranquilo, já era acostumado com competitivo. Na primeira rodada a gente não foi muito bem. Na segunda, conseguimos encaixar o estilo de jogo e acabei ficando no top 3 abate no final do dia.
Drax, ele rushou de lança, Solotov!
Meu foco é ser campeão e se no final eu estiver disputando pelo MVP, vai ser consequência de um bom resultado do time todo.
Eu sou o Nando, suporte da Vivo Cade. É minha primeira vez jogando na Série A. Nas duas primeiras partidas pra mim eu senti um pouco de pressão, mas depois da terceira queda, senti que eu consegui jogar do jeito que eu queria, ajudei o time bastante.
E bala do Nando!
O time tem muita capacidade de ser vencedor dessa LBFF. Eu não sei se eu vou brigar pelo MVP, porque isso é consequência. O que eu quero mais é que o time seja campeão. E é isso, família.
That's an amazing job from the teams, getting the rookies to adapt to the team and getting the teams adapted to the rookies. It's nice to know that that new faces and funny faces from some of them, and not because of the faces, but because of the way they use their faces in the game. But it is nice to see some good names and good new names coming into the fight, right?
Yeah, and I tell you what, the meta of Free Fire have been changed. Right now, we haven't been watching a lot of kills by the grenades. We haven't been watching things that we haven't watched before. The strategy that Drax use for kill the other players of Pain Gaming, it is a new thing around here. He used the grenades. With his last hope, he killed the last player of Pin Gaming, and that's what makes Free Fire Brazilian League more interesting, to have these guys bring new experiences and new tactics around here. The newcomers, all the congratulations, Marcelo.
They are doing an amazing job. They are serving the veterans, and they are getting themselves the kill. But Carol, who wants to serve as well?
Who?
Our flight attendant, because we're cleared to take off to the skies and meet the makers of our fourth map. So let's take it up to the air. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight R6D4, heading straight to Purgatory. I am your captain, Marcel Fiorentini, and by my side is my co-pilot, Carol Bombshell. And so we invite you. Loosen your seatbelts, fasten your belts, because it's time to drop, Carol!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, so welcome to once again in this night of Monday to the beautiful island of Purgatory map, because we are about to see great actions from the team that are trying not to fall and the teams that are trying to take the top away from Corinthians, who is not playing today. But what have been led us breathless and speechless was Loud. Is Loud able to take one more booyah here today, Marcelo?
If they can get to the triple booyah in this day, getting to 4 booyahs in the whole season, that would make a good day for Loud. Definitely a good day for Loud. And now we might have Santos, the early fighters of the season. We gotta say that Santos are the early fighters of the season, going for a fight against Metagaming once again by Brasília, Carol.
And what I like about Brasília, I have talked about that before.
I have to say, vai Brasília!
No, Brasília. I'm not a fan of Brasília, Marcelo. Please leave.
Brasília is a nice place. It has
There's not a good neighborhood.
They have a few issues with people that live right by the central plan, but Brasília is a nice place.
Okay, Brasília is a nice place. Anyway, but what I talked about Brasília, it's that it is one of the best calls here in Free Fire Brazilian League, and I like to watch the teams fighting over a drop call and get early shots. But what's early here today will be maybe the battle between Team Liquid and SS Sports.
And now we have Lucas TD coming in from Team Liquid, subbing in for Pedro RS, and Lucas TD is a regular starter for Team Liquid right now, but he started the day on the benches, and now MTS is down on the ground. He is the first blood. Our top kill leader in Season 5 is already back on the server. Peusada got the kill. Team Liquid sending the SS squad away from the quarry, and now they have more freedom to loot over there, Carol.
And SS Sports, who is now trying to fight to take the spot of the first place of Corinthians right now, they should watch out, be very carefully what they do in the early stages of the game, because we know we don't get any points if we go early to the lobby. And Team Liquid, even though they are not in a good spot in our standings, we still know they are very aggressive players. So if I were SS Sports, I would avoid the early battle right now to try to remain until the late stages of the game and get a good position, because I don't wanna, to fall in our table, because Vivocade, it's watch outing for them.
We have once again Biel coming in for Dust on Los Grandes. They are changing it back since Biel gave its spot to Dust, and Dust did not have a good serving for Los Grandes on the last map of Bermuda. And now they are trying to loot with such freedom right by the fields that they might get to an end game with nice equipment, right, Carol?
And yes, you don't have to. The game.
You don't have to be rich to be my girl.
Again, he was triggered.
Definitely.
But Stick, it's on for the Pain Gaming game right now in Lumber Mill Purgatory map, and the other player we will see later, maybe in the next match. But I tell you what, Sticks is also a newcomer in Free Fire Brazilian League, and he's been having a good servant to Pain Gaming, of course, but he also get a great story around here, because the players who have been playing the competitive scenario in Free Fire Brazilian League knows him, and he is also a very younger player. So this is what I like about Free Fire, gives opportunity not only for all the ages, but also for all the genders.
For all the genders and ages and sexual orientations and ethnicity and whatever. We are a game for everyone. That's the thing.
It is a game for everyone, and this is home.
This is home. Free
Okay.
Fire is home.
There was a little bit of drama going on here.
We are drama queens. We
Yeah, we
have
are drama queens.
to admit it. We are drama queens.
But what is not a drama here is the fight, and I'm waiting for the fight. We only got one player from Esports going back to the lobby, but still the 12 teams remain alive. And let's see if we can get maybe a fight that we are used to watch, that is Loud and INTZ.
You're such a drama queen that you want the fights to happen quickly.
What is
That's the
that?
drama queen thing, and the
Oh!
fight is going on because Lucas SKN puts Kawan back on the lobby. He's the second blood of the match, and INTZ now making it harder for Loud to survive till the end of the game. And now they got the kill, and now they take off Lucas SKN with the kill on Kawan. And Carol, I gotta tell you, you're the drama queen because you want the fights to happen early. It's like a Mexican soap opera.
Come on, bro.
That the fights have to happen every single episode for you to like it. And of course, I agree with you.
I like the
And
Mexican.
I agree with you. We have to have fights as soon as possible. And now INTZ might be conceding our wish, going after the Loud team, but Kronos is well positioned and may flank INTZ, may sandwich INTZ between the three remaining players from Loud. He is well hidden. He might marotar, a word in Portuguese
marotar.
for hiding and misleading the other team, and that's what Kronos might be doing against INTZ right now. If they don't pay attention, they will get marotados by Kronos.
And he's actually the assistant, the support.
The
So
support.
he's well flanked, and I like this style of game of Kronos because he's definitely one of the best snipers that we have in Free Fire Brazil.
They are definitely one of the best snipers we have in Free Fire, and Noda using the grenades puts Lucas SKN to the floor, and now Kronos might finish. Lucas SKN, Noda with the shotgun and the grenade to put two players down for INTZ. Will leaving the house. He shoots Ruivo to the ground, and Loud might go out alive after this fight. Only one player from INTZ remaining. It's Aranha. He's inside the lumber mule over there, and now the three players remaining from Loud going after him. Kronos already with the katana, and Will finishes off Ruivo just by the side of Aranha. Kronos called for attention. Noda coming inside, and Aranha is down. Nice job by Loud. The first team back on the lobby is INTZ. 4 kills for Loud, Carol.
And let's go with the big flags because Loud have marked their place here. That's ours, and you guys cannot go against us.
A suggestion for Garina is to make the L flag. But now we have Nitrox top 10 going after Vivo Kate. That guy is on the floor. JHCZ doing a great job. Shinez once again. And JHCZ, Shinez, Spill, putting the whole Vivo Kate team back on the lobby with no points, Carol. Vivo Kate losing the second place in the tables, in the standings, and now Nitrox top 10 getting 4 kills on them, and that was a fair fight. They were both in the open. They had the targets clear for them. They lost, and what we say here in Brazil, they lost in the bullet, right?
Yes.
They lost on the bullet.
But I like what you said about be fair. That was a fair game between both of them, but it's always a surprise for me when players that came from Serie B do take down teams like Vivo Kid, who was really good in our table. It shows once again how the newcomers have been bringing us great results and also bringing news around here. And Vivo Kid with got Nando 9 as a newcomer here, but Nitrox top 10, it is a whole new team in the Serie A and took down one of the teams that were in the top 3.
Definitely nice to see from the newcomers. We've been talking about the newcomers so and so. Nitrox top 10 with 5 newcomers. We have Team Coda Solid with 5 newcomers, and we talked about Team Coda Solid for the past 2 days. they are making noise, they are taking names, and they are taking places, Carol. We might see a nice transfer window after this LBFF Season 5, right?
And Loud with a squad wipe over INTZ, it's getting closer and closer of the 1000 mark for kills. There are only 8 points for killing left. 8 more kills.
8 more kills for Loud, and they will reach the 1000 mark, 1000 points mark for killing. And now we might have God Unidas and Santos engaging into a fight. God Unidas have the higher ground, but Santos has the higher ground on the other side of the hills. So it would be also a fair fight. But now we have Santos might be engaging in a fight against Metagaming, who is really close. And if Santos engages into a fight with one of those two teams, the other one might flank them and maybe take them off the game.
I didn't have a better visualization about the map right now, but it looks like between Brasilia and the upper side also of Brasilia, it's going to be where the safe zone will shrink. But let's
now,
go.
Who may shrink is the number of players in the game, because Team Liquid and Fluxo are fighting each other. Team Liquid already with 1 kill, the first blood for the game from Peusada. Now they might be retreating because the grenades from Nobru are hurting as hell. He is hitting the grenades as Kobe used to hit the lobbies or the fadeaways.
And also Loud is right around the corner. Maybe they have heard about that, but God is joining the
God
party.
Unidas is joining the fight. They want to party, and they want to party hard. They sent the boss home, and now the office is all theirs. When the boss is not home, the employees have their party. So boss went home, and Team Liquid now with only 3 players remaining. Loud also lost a player. It was Kawan, and they lost the player through the hands of Team Liquid. Team Liquid. INTZ, they lost the player to Lucas SKN. And now they're also joining the party against MVR. 12 minutes already, 13 minutes already played. And now Will took lots and lots of damage. He's trying to go, and he gets to MVR. A nice shot, but Lucas Tere from behind puts Will down, and Kronos also out of the game. Peusada with the shotgun doing his job, but MVR is also going down. There is no one to help him, and Will gets the triple kill over here right now. The team from Loud needs to help Will, but Lucas will bait Will. No, he will kill. He did not use Will to bait the Loud team, and Team Liquid with 2 players remaining, and Loud with only 1 player remaining. We see God that tried to join that fight, maybe just got 1 kill and went away. Now trying to find a safe spot for them to settle down, rethink their strategies, and start all over. They are getting to a nice place in the standings. The safe zone is close enough. They know that there is no one coming from the bridge. They have their backs all secured, and they can play the game with the easiness in their heads that their backs are safe. But now, who is not safe is Metagaming, because Button set his sights on them. The grenades coming in. Button going after Nicholas. He puts Nicholas on the floor. Drax puts Button to the floor with a nice headshot, while Fon puts Lost to the floor. 3 players from Metagaming on the floor, and Kawe is the last one remaining. A nice fight by the SS team, and Chubinha get the kills, but SS Esports is down. Santos is doing their job, getting the kills, and maybe allowing the Metagaming team to reorganize and get their players back on their feet. And Fon trying to find the kills with a nice pixel spot over there. And while we have the fight going on with Fluxo and Team Liquid, Team Liquid is sent back home. Noda finishes Peusada. He gets the quadra kill. And now Loud still scoring some points with Noda.
Yeah.
And the fight going
By
on between
himself.
Pain Gaming and Fluxo. Nice play from Noda, right, Carol?
Yes, and he's all by himself. There is the only player from Loud alive. But what's good to see here is that Fluxo is getting the late stage of the game still alive with the whole squad.
Fluxo getting to the late stages of the game, what we said they need to do.
Yeah.
And now they are actually doing it, but Pain Gaming coming after them. Japa, BKR got the kill on Stick, and the Fluxo team needs to hold on to their spot, even though the safe zone is closing in. Cias gets Leal to the floor, but Leal also putting a player to the floor. Noda getting a killing spree. Mike gets a kill on Drax. Lots of players on the ground. Mamuchi finally gets the kill on Nicholas, and finally Noda goes down to the safe zone. Loud is out in the 8th place, but nice play by Noda, not giving points from kills to any player in other teams. And now Kaique playing inside the safe zone as well, doing the same game as Noda did for Loud. And now Mamuchi, finally Mamuchi woke up, he found the kill with the grenade launcher. Shinez, he's trying to flank the whole Nitrox top 10 team by his side. He's trying to flank Los Grandes. Rush puts GHZZ to the floor and back to the lobby. Now Spill have to use the med kit to heal himself and stay inside the safe zone, because this safe zone is hitting a lot, while we have Rafa X and Mamuchi, the two main players from Los Grandes, doing the kills, the main players in killing. Now, remaining for Los Grandes, the grenades are coming in, and maybe they will get 2 kills. Nobru gets the kill on Miguel. Kaique brings it back and kills a player from 2 teams, and one of them is Nobru, one of them is Kawe. So Metagaming is out of the game. Nitrox top 10 also out by the hands of Rafa X. Bob's on the floor, also down for the God Unidas team, and we have now 5 teams remaining with 12 players. Lots and lots and lots of teams with less players than they should. Cias might be the next one down, because fuck, the player who went to help him was also put down. Santos doing a great job putting down Mamuchi and Rafa X. Mike is the last player remaining for God. Kaique is down for Pain Gaming. Pain Gaming is out. Nice job by Fon having a quadra kill, and now he is leading the team to the Booyah Santos! The list went out quicker and quicker and quicker, and the only team remaining with 4 players were them. Santos Real get the Booyah! Carol, what a studied game.
Yes.
What a game that was all thought by all teams.
And strategy, it's been working very well to get booyahs around here. Remain calm, get a slow game in the beginning, and by the end, get your kills in your best position. And Santos get this 4th booyah with Fun, Rush, PH, Outboot, Namaelindo, Lucky God, and Dudu FX. Well done, Santos. They get 10 points for killing and an amount of points of 22.
And Carol, 2 second place for Santos, 1 booyah. What a day for Santos Real.
Yeah, they are adopting the game of Corinthians, right? To eat for the eating on the edges, you know.
The whole door strategy, right?
Door strategy, exactly. And followed by Santos in the 2nd place. God Unidas, that we talked about them in the beginning. They are in the bottom of our standings, and they need to keep it up with the game and, you know, to get in action, and it's good to see them.
And look at the work of Noda, what gave to Loud. It gave them 11 needed points for them to keep raising on the table, but Santos once again going after them. Loud was in the 8th place and still got to the 3rd place in points because of the work that Noda did, stealing the kills from afar inside the gas and not giving his kill point to another team.
And that's exactly what a completely player do, you know. So all his team players were down back in the lobby, but he remained alive and were the MVP for this last match, Marcelo, with 5 kill points.
And I gotta say, Noda looks so cute. He looks so cute. He looks like
This is like a grandma picture.
Yeah, this looks like the picture that grandma has by her side on her bed, and it's so cute. He looks so cute, and he's doing such an amazing job, and he did such an amazing job in this match that he brought Loud, that should be in the 8th place in the rankings for this map, to the 3rd place in points. An amazing game from Noda throughout the whole match, and now we have the standings to illustrate that. Loud getting to the 10th place, but look at Santos, Carol. Look at what those 2 second places and that Booyah got to Santos. They got to the top 9, they got to the left side of the screen, and now we have Fluxo and Los Grandes also joining the fight with SS Sports for the top of the table.
That's what I said. We should watch today the game of SS Sports, Fluxo, Los Grandes, and Vivocade. But I wasn't expected to watch Santos so bravely like that today. They still have a personal fight between with Loud, of course, but what have changed completely here today is the scenario for Santos and INTZ. INTZ, who got a double Booyah yesterday, today is definitely not a good day for them. And they find themselves with these points. In the first round, they got 15 points, was the worst day for them. In the third round was the best day for them. And also in the 5th round was one of the best day for them. And right now, so far, it's one of the worst for them again. So this is kind of like ups and downs for them.
But Carol, we have to point out something. INTZ is the door holder for the top 12 right now, in the 12th place with 173 points. But look at Pain Gaming with 155 points. They are 18 points behind INTZ. So the door is all open. The INTZ is holding a gate, not a door, because it's so open, but so open that any team who gets a Booyah with 1, 2, or 3 kills might go over INTZ inside the top 12.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, especially because Pain Game is starting the first week having a glorious week, and we watching great actions from them, but it seems like they are joining the teams that are not having a good day. And it's kind of funny to watch that, because we always expecting more from those teams that are having they have more experience here in the game. But looking on the other side, like I talked about Vivocade and Nitrox, they have a personally fight in this last match. It is good to see how the newcomers are so good here. But Marcelo, I tell you what, who sees face doesn't see hard. And
that's a saying in Brazil.
Noda, I wouldn't be scared of him.
Never. He's just too cute for you to be scared of him. There's no way that you can be scared of Noda. If there's a meme here in Brazil of the dude saying the prayer for Holy Mother. for you know, the dude that left saying Ave Maria, cheia de graça, Senhor convosco. I love
Mary.
This dude, the Blessed Mary, and he looks just too much like that kid, that I look at Noda and I say, I can't be scared of him.
I can't be scared of him, but I can be scared of one thing, Marcelo.
Are you scared of flights?
Maybe.
I'm not. So it's time for us to take off, because the map 5 is coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight R6D5 heading straight to Kalahari. This is your captain, myself, Fantini. By my side, I have my co-pilot, Carol Bombshell. So loosen your seatbelts, fasten your boards, because it's time to drop, Carol!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to one of our final destination, that is going to be for Santos in the refinery, for Loud in the playground, and let's see what these teams are going to bring us right now, because I know that Kalahari map is the hottest map in Free Fire Brazilian League.
And maybe, just maybe, we get to see one more Booyah for Loud today, right, Carol?
Yep. And I am very excited to watch that, because we have been judged Loud so much.
Your because is such a trigger for me. Because you don't
Okay,
say
bring
because. You don't say because. You say because when the sun shine, we shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend.
But also the other one. Because of you, I never say
too far from the sidewalk.
Soon,
Because of you.
I tell you what, sooner or later, YouTube will charge us for copyright.
Yeah, because I sing so closely to Hillary Duff or Taylor Swift. I don't know who sings this song, sorry.
It's Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson. I don't know who sings this song, but definitely my voice sounds so much like Kelly Clarkson that I almost thought myself that I was hearing Kelly Clarkson sing, you know?
And they can't get out of our head. As much I cannot stop I could not stop Judge Loud because I ask a lot from those teams that were having great results, especially because they haven't changed their squad. They kept the squad right now with Noda. They're having great results. Of course, Noda, they're hanging till the end of the other match. But it's like Spider-Man says. With great
powers, Uncle Ben says that.
Uncle
Ben says
that's right.
that. With great powers come great responsibilities.
So that's what I expected from Loud because they represents a lot here in Free Fire Brazilian League. Loud, Fluxo team, even SS Sports. But comparing SS Sports to Loud, Loud have bigger a bigger support from a game house, managers, psychologists, and you know what I'm talking about, Marcelo. In the other hand, SS Sports, they have been changing their squad over the seasons and still getting great results. So that's why I ask more from Loud than the other teams.
The so-called exigente in Brazil, which means demanding. For you guys who don't know Portuguese, exigente means demanding. This is a Portuguese lessons for foreigners. This is a Portuguese class for you all. We will bring you guys much more Portuguese, but talking about INTZ, we have to bring Portuguese talking about INTZ because Aranha over there,
the spider,
has the nickname of Aranha, and Aranha in English means spider, and we were talking about Spider-Man. So, does Aranha need to have great responsibility?
He should, he may, he must. And I also ask much from INTZ because INTZ it's not in the scenario of Free Fire Brazil, of Free Fire CS law, is that am I right?
Definitely.
And they carry the pressure to be one of the most known teams and also the best ones in the esports scenarios. So we also ask a lot from them. We put this pressure on you guys.
We have some well recognized and well experienced organizations here in the LBFF inside the esports world of Brazil. The esports universe in Brazil, such as Vivo Cage, such as Pen Gaming, as you said, such as Team One, INTZ. We have these huge esports organizations here in Brazil that are getting to Free Fire, and they are getting good results in Free Fire. That's what is the most amazing thing, is that Pen Gaming, one of the most traditional teams in Brazil, all over the esports universe. In League of Legends, they were 2 months ago playing the MSI, the mid-season invitational for League of Legends. They are playing the qualifiers for the major in CSGO, having great results. So maybe the most traditional esports organization in Brazil, Pen Gaming, Vivo Cage, which was like a buy-off from Vivo with the Cade Stars team. Cade Stars team that revealed Fallen Fear to the CSGO world, who took those guys to the international stage, to the majors and stuff like that. We have Team One, a team that is historically good on League of Legends and CSGO. So those organizations have kind of an obligation to perform well in whichever esports they get into, right? So Free Fire should not be different, and it's not being different.
Yeah.
They're just getting used to the Free Fire environment, the way that Free Fire happens for the players, and we have to talk about BL and thus once again exchanging places, and maybe
And was again in Kalahari, right?
again in Kalahari, and maybe that's a strategy from Los Grandes, having specialists playing in each map, which might be a good thing for you to have. While Gus also trying to ambush Pain Gaming, but look at the headshot that Kaique got and put us back on the lobby. He was the player coming in, and he's the first player going out of the map.
Not a
And
specialist of Kalahari.
the word lobby just run away from me, like Mamute is running from those shots. He using the grenades, but he grenades himself! He grenades himself, and he might go out to the lobby as well because of that mistake. But Vivocate coming to the fight. That guy puts Gus to the floor and eliminates Gus. Kawan and Buton eliminating themselves. Loud and SSC Sports fighting also right by that side. Meanwhile, we have Mamute running for his life, while Rafa is on the other side of the war zone, while Pain Gaming and Vivocate take the middle of that field over there. And Nando9 gets the first headshot in Kaique's head. Rafa X is down with the grenade, and he will go down, but Stick uses the grenade because he was being shot, he was being targeted by General. We have now players from 3 teams remaining inside of that battlefield. Mamute run away as fast as Shaggy could do in a Scooby-Doo strategy, and he did the Scooby-Doo strategy, but that guy puts Layout back on the floor once again and back to the lobby. Maybe we will have Pain Gaming having to fight themselves out of that field because Vivocate took the better positioning, and now they are flanking Pain Gaming in General using the grenades, and now that guy may be the one trying to flank them. General is coming from the left. Nando9 is on top of the bones, and he may use that view, that top-down view with the sniper rifle that we know that Nando9 is doing an amazing job. And look at that grenade from General, almost getting to the windows. And they are coming in. General uses his weapon to get some kills, and he eliminates Rick, while that guy got to flank the whole Pain Gaming squad, and Kaique is on the floor. He got the headshot, and Pain Gaming is back on the lobby by the hands of Vivocate. A nice fight by Vivocate. Used the higher ground, got the time for the players to flank the Pain Gaming team, and did an amazing job in this fight. But now we have another fight coming in, Carol, and I'll soon bring you back to the talks, but Noda is out of the game, and INTZ is fighting Loud inside the gas. Kawan taking lots of damages from the gas, but he is trying to hide because he is being targeted by 2 INTZ players, and it seems that he's alone, but he will fall in front of it. What a headshot by Kawan! He finds the first kill, and he goes for Ruivo. He tries to find Ruivo over there. Kronos helping him with the shotgun, waiting for any player from INTZ who wants to leave over there, and there is a player down for INTZ. It's Italu. The triple kill comes in for Kawan, and now Ruivo is coming after him. He has its sights on Kawan, and Kawan is going after Ruivo, and he puts Ruivo down with a nice headshot. Aranha is the last player remaining. He uses the grenades, and he might do some damage with the grenades. Kawan loses half of his life, and now Aranha, the spider, trying to break the ice, trying to find the kills, and now he tries to run, but Kawan goes down on the floor, and Aranha is the last one remaining against Kronos. One-on-one. Can Aranha do the 3v1 once again? He is the last player remaining for INTZ, but he doesn't have the information that there is only 1 player remaining. Also, for Loud, INTZ goes down because he went down for the safe zone. Triple kill. He went down for the safe zone, Carol. What a lack of health management from Aranha. Loud also goes down because Kronos did not have any medkits to survive inside the gas. Lack of health management from both players, right, Carol?
Yeah, and I always say that I don't like at all to play inside of the gas because of that. If I can avoid a battle, unless I have to pass over a team to get inside of the safe zone, it's okay to play in the gas, but I don't like it all.
And that took off 2 squads from the game. INTZ and Loud
Was not good for both sides.
That was a bad fight for both sides, definitely, Carol. But who is having a good fight is Vivocate. But now General taking lots and lots of damages. He is down on the floor, and Nando9 will help him. But that got also being targeted, and they are fighting 3 teams over there. That got is on the floor. The grenades coming in from Metagaming. Nando9 finds Chinese head, and Drax helping to fight for Metagaming. 2 players down, Nando9 also down, and look at Nicholas putting down, Nicholas and Drax putting down the whole VK squad. The Vivocate team is out of the game, and now we have only 6 teams remaining with 22 players. 2 teams do not have their full squads, but we out to have at least, Carol, 3 teams with their full squads.
Which is not... It's going to be a very messy, I like to say here in Brazil, a salseiro, a huge party, a carnival in the late stages of the game because the safe zone is shrinking even more.
Japa BKR has the information on phone, but the grenades from Santos coming in put Japa BKR on the ground, but Nobru gives it back with 1 more grenade, and now they're getting to close the range, and auto boot will go out. Nobru, the grenade working once again for Nobru, and now they are trying to flank Santos inside the barracks. The grenades are coming in. The Dudu FX and Phone are by the left side of the barracks, while the right side is being defended by Phone, and Rush doing a great job putting Fak back to the lobby, and now Santos trying to fight back, trying to leave that barracks, but the ice blocks the path, and they know that they will have to leave through the other side. Japa BKR knows this, and he went there, but Fawn and Rush doing an amazing job putting Cias and Java BKR on the floor. Only 1 player remaining, it's Nobru. He has to hold on to its last remaining half, but that will not happen. Fluxo is back on the lobby in the 6th place, but now we have God Unidas with 3 players. SS Esports also right there, and Nitrox top 10 fighting with Chinese doing an amazing job right now, and Team Liquid is out because Chinese is on fire! Chinese is on fire. He gets 3 kills already for him. Nitrox top 10 getting to the best placement on top of the submarine over there, and Santos coming in. The grenades from God Unidas putting players from the SS team down, and now Chinese fighting Santos once again while God Unidas fight the SS team. Victor stole a kill from the God Unidas team, and now we have only 4 teams remaining with 11 players. Carol, lots of players going down, and the teams with 4.
Wow.
What a shot from Victor 7! Now Jubinha will be sent back to the lobby, and Phoenix, the only player remaining for the SS team. But Nitrox top 10 spots God Unidas trying to go down. Nice shot by Victor, putting Miguel on the floor. Miguel is out of the game. Mike is also on the floor. He goes out as well because Spill did a great job. 9 kills for Nitrox top 10 already. They might get lots and lots of needed points for their team, but they have to fight Santos. They have to fight 3 more teams, the SS Esports teams, and Rush holding on for Santos. With 1 more player, God Unidas go down because Minuzzi was eliminated once again by Victor with the scope, with the sniper rifle. JHCZ going after Rush. A player from Santos is down. JHCZ finishes him off, but Phoenix showing up for the game, getting the kill on Chinese. Stealing the kill on Chinese for the SS team, fighting for the top of the table. The Nitrox top 10 team is on top of the mountain. They might not be in the best position to fight, but JHZZ fighting from the ground, and we have now only 3 players remaining. JHZZ, Dudu, and Phoenix. A triple standoff. Phoenix going for the center of the safe zone. Fighting the good fight. He gets the first kill. Dudu is inside the safe zone. Will he make it? Will he make it? He gets the shot! It's Booyah Santos! He got the shot, Carol! He got the shot before the safe zone could kill him. And he sends SS team to the second place. But it's a double booyah for Santos, Carol.
I don't think the last player of SS Sports wasn't expected to see this. The last player of Santos coming so strong like that. And it was well done for him that waited and waited the right moment to get in action. And that was just a personal fight between two more players, and was well done, a double booyah for Santos today, which is kind of sad for Loud right now. There was only 1 point behind them, but these guys today, they came so hungry for the game.
Teams that were not performing well in this whole season, Santos and Loud dominating the whole third day for the second week, the round 6 of the Brazilian Free Fire League. And Carol, it was an amazing finish to an amazing match. The action went on with us since the first minute of the game to the last one, right?
Definitely. And I couldn't believe my eyes in the late stages of the game where Nitrox Top 10 had exactly the game in their hands. They finished this match in the third place with 11 points for killing and 19 points. They finished in the third place, but with more points than the first and the second one, that was Santos and SS Sports, because of their kill points. But I felt like they had the game in their hands because they were in the top of the rocks. Still, that damaged their game a little bit. But well done for also SS Sports, the last player, Phoenix, that also waited until the late stage to get also in action and get the second place for their team.
And Carol, could it have been better for Nitrox Top 10 if the players tried to jump the mountain?
Well, maybe if they had this idea before, right in this moment here, they were getting shots for SS Sports and Santos, but if I were one of them, I would have climbed sooner.
And it took a while for J8ZZ to try and get to the Santos player to help his teammates come down from the top of the mountain, right?
Yeah, so they should maybe a little bit work of communication. I know, and I say that as a player of Free Fire, that when you are getting so close of the booyah, you're getting very anxious and you are so in the feeling, I'm gonna win. Sometimes things don't go as you plan. So right now, as you notice, maybe the last player of Nitrox Top 10 had a little bit of problems with the communication.
Maybe the anxiety took the best of him, right?
Yes, and surprisingly, Santos took the best. Wow.
Santos went really nicely at the end, and now we have the standings. Santos nearing the 200 points mark, and they might join Vivocate and Los Grandes if they get a nice result in the last map. They might be joining maybe the top 3, Carol. If they have a booyah with no kills, they get to the 210 point mark, so they will reach the top 5. If they get the booyah with 5 kills, they get to the 215 points mark, and they reach Fluxo. But they have 3 booyahs, and they will have 4 if they get the booyah. So they can reach Fluxo with a nice 5 kills and a booyah, which is not impossible for a team who already has a double booyah in the day-to-day. Loud was left a little bit behind by Santos, but they stood their ground in the top 10, and now, even if Nitrox Top 10 was the top scoring team in this map, they are still on top of Nitrox Top 10. They can get to it's reasonable to think that they can get to the 8th place today, maybe, or the 9th place if Metagaming scores well. They
Right.
can get through before.
Right.
But what is nice for us to see is that the distance between the 17th place and the 12th place, that's Furia, is still too short. So there's no peace for those nearing the end of the top 12, right?
Yeah, but what is more nice for me to see right here, it's how the work of Corinthians yesterday still gave them results right now, because we are heading to our last match of today, and SS Sports there's still a long way for them to get in the points of Corinthians.
They need 44 points to get to Corinthians. They need a Booyah and 32 kills.
I don't think that's even possible for the last match, right?
There is no way for SS Sports in one map
Unless-
to get 32 kills.
Unless they wiped out every single squad.
So, do you think that they will play the most aggressive game of Free Fire ever documented? I don't think so. So it's probably impossible. Corinthians will probably finish the second week leading the tables. Carol, are you ready for the sixth map? We need 1 minute for Carol to recover her voice, but that's only 1 minute, and we'll be right back. The Santos team also in the fight. Rafa and Mamute once again using the grenades. Lucky puts Rafa down finally, and Mamute brings Rafa back. My God, what is this? Los Grandes team squad doing 14 kills for the 2 players.
One time left, right, knock 'em out. Two times, knock 'em out. Knock 'em out with the left, knock 'em out with the right. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night. One time, knock 'em out. Two times, knock 'em out. Knock 'em out with the left, knock 'em out with the right. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night.
We are back live for the last map of the day, the last map of the week. So you gotta enjoy this map, because we will be
You
back
got it.
on Saturday for you with more maps, because we have 3 days of Free Fire a week, right, Carol?
So yes, Marcelo, I hope you guys enjoy the last match of today, because we'll take 3 days until we meet again. 4 days, 3 days. I don't know. Why I'm never good with math, Mom? I'm
Tuesday,
sorry.
Wednesday. Let's do this with the fingers. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and on Saturday we'll be back. So 4 days with no Free Fire, and we'll be back on Saturday. But I
a
gotta say,
shame.
I'm awful at math nowadays, even though I studied engineering for 3 years and a half.
Okay, at least I'm pretty.
I cannot say that. I cannot say that. But, however, I'm well dressed. Thanks for our crew, our dressing crew that is doing an amazing job. I am
yeah.
looking neat, my man. But you know who else is looking neat? Santos is looking neat with a double straight booyah in Purgatory and Kalahari. Could they finish the second half of the round with 3 booyahs? Loud is also looking neat with 2 booyahs for today, but Santos got 2 straight, and maybe they go for the 3rd.
And I don't doubt them, because they have been adopted the same game style as Corinthians. We were actually talking about that in the break, right, Marcelo? That Corinthians adopt the to be alive in the late stages of the game, but also not be in the middle where the war zone it's happening. So they are always on the edge, waiting for the teams they're coming to get inside of the war zone.
The hold door strategy.
The hold door strategy, right? And today Santos is doing the exactly same thing. So it is right possible for them to get a third buoy today.
And they have 2 booyahs and 2 running up placements, like 2 second place in today's game. I don't know what happened to my capability of speaking. I'm twisting my tongue. I might be having a problem, but this problem can be checked by our flight attendant. You know why?
Why?
Because we are clear to take off. Let's hit the skies! Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight R6D6, heading straight to Bermuda. This is your Captain Marcelo Ferrantini, and by my side, my co-pilot Carol Bombshell also invites you to loosen your seatbelts, fasten your boards, prepare your parachutes, because it's time to drop, Carol!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our final destination, the beautiful island of Bermuda. But it's going to be most beautiful is for Lau to get 4 more kills to reach the mark of 1,000 kills in the LBFF history. But I like to see this lottery, and that's what God You Need Us and Vivo Kids are for.
And Mike's got the watermelon down. Modestia, you just lost the watermelon right now, but he is
sugar
hot. Watermelon sugar high. Watermelon sugar high. Watermelon sugar high. I hate this song, but I love it at the same time.
Yeah, I got the same feeling. It's because it's so exhausting right now. Everyone is singing this.
And it's not only exhausting. The chorus for the song just says watermelon sugar. Lots of times.
Hi.
Hi. Watermelon sugar high. Watermelon sugar high. The lyrics are not that hard for you to
No, even
to
kids
remember.
can do it.
But now we have the teams spreading off and trying to loot the whole game, and maybe Vivo Kate will get the excuse and not fight that fight. And meanwhile, we have Brabox coming in for Will once again, Carol. But now that guy with the sniper puts Bops back on the lobby. Bops is the first blood, and he was the player who tried to fight the Vivo Kate team over there, and he got sent straight to the lobby because that guy don't like when you do bad to his friends.
That God who is a dead God sent back the first.
A god who is dead, right?
Send one of the goddess. Just some jokes around here.
Sometimes you just wonder what goes through her head.
What is
But
going
I
on?
understood. The dead god killed a god player. I
Yeah.
understand. I got
You got a joke.
I got the play on the words. I got it. But now Vivo Kate coming after Miguel, but Miguel knows of their incoming threat, and now he has the best positioning, he has the higher ground, and he's trying to fight the players from Vivo Kate, and now he's trying to hide.
Miguel, who is actually one of the normal names around here, and is also an angel. It's getting close to being sent to heaven.
It's not a nickname, it's a name, right? It's finally a nickname by an angel playing for a god, and who might be sent to heaven right now by a dead god. Oh my god, how many biblical references right here.
May we be blessed today.
And now that god trying to find Miguel over there. Miguel has the UMP, and he puts Nando 9 down with a nice shot. A nice hip shot. And now he has to fight with the UMP, but now he got time to run, but he's not running. He gave time for his teammates to run, but he's not running. He could be running and maybe keeping himself alive because he will have to fight 4 players from INTZ, and that guy just jumped his head and blown up the watermelon sugar high. And now Vivo Kate has 2 kills, and God will need us 2 players down for them. But INTZ also trying to fight the Nitrox top 10 team. Nitrox top 10 already lost a player. And INTZ has the better positioning, has the upper hand, has the advantage in numbers. Maybe it's not the best fight for Nitrox top 10 to fight, but they will try to fight, and Shinase got lots and lots of damage inside, but Italo coming after him, jumping from the rock, using the shotgun to put him down. But now the danger zone might be the doom for INTZ. They are inside the danger zone. They have people aimed at them, and they need to take cover because we know the danger of the danger zone, Carol.
And the danger zone should also be in the MVP list because it's been very most valuable around here, killing players, taking them down. So let's watch out for the danger zone, because this for me look very scary.
This looks scary as hell. And I cannot see and I cannot hear the word danger zone without remembering Top Gun. Because I went through the danger zone. That's an amazing song. You gotta know this song.
I never heard it. Anyway, things have started very fast here, right? We already got our first bloods and it's only been 5 minutes. So let's see if will keep happening, because right now players are rotating and facing off very quickly.
And Metagaming have the information of INTZ going down the hills, and maybe they will try to ambush INTZ over there. However, 6 minutes in the game played already, 4 players already down. And Carol, we had a nice start, we had a fast start, but maybe the game right now will take a break, or maybe not, because Button and Jubinha are leading the charge for the SS team, the SS Esports team, going after INTZ.
And I would love to see SS Sports coming for some action as well to get more points for killing, because they are right now having this personally fight in the top 3 against Vivocade and Los Grandes, and they're being the best.
Their opportunity is their opportunity window is closing out, because there are only 44 players remaining. 4 are from the SS team, so there are 40 players that they can kill if they want to reach the 32 kills in this map to maybe reach Corinthians if they get the Booyah. They need to get the Booyah and 32 more kills.
I think they are more than capable to kill 44 players.
And now got killed subs in for FAC in the Fluxo team, and we will have Fluxo trying to also jumpstart their game to the top 3 once again.
And looks like Los Grandes getting an approach over SS Sports, which will be also a very good battle to watch over here. But this is the time, like I said, to get a rotation in the map. And
Carol, we might have the war zone happening way earlier in the match.
Or not, because right now they are trying to get a position inside of the late safe zones. So probably peak will be the late stage of the game for them around here. And we know that when all the teams are going the same direction, because they already got the loot, equipment, and ready to fight inside of the late safe zones, of course.
But if one shot and only one shot is fired right there, there will be a 5-team fight going on the peak, and that might be the best fight we have in the middle of the game in the whole season right now.
And I would love to watch that. Really, that would make my day.
I just wanted to have a firecracker in my hand to throw in the middle of peak, and just to see those 20 players going nuts at each other.
That might happen if it were the first week, because the first week we watch a lot of quick action, right? We watch teams going crazy, but right now what is more important in the case of SS Sports, for example, is to hold their position, because they don't want to miss their second place in our table. But what look like we are going to have maybe a battle between Vivocade and Fluxo, because Vivocade is trying to enter in Poshinock.
Do you think that Vivocate saw Fluxo, but do you think that Fluxo saw Vivocate?
No.
It doesn't look like, because Nano9 already put Nobru down on the floor, and now they are coming in fast, violent, and willing to kill. Vivocate is coming after Fluxo with blood in their eyes. Nobru is already back on its feet. Got killed as well. Sias recovering his health, and now the Vivocate team is trying to shorten the distance, trying to close the range. But now Modestia, who is on the run for best skin in the game, running away.
We cannot forget about this competition.
This contest. This is a serious contest.
Yes, indeed. But for me, still 1-9. It is the best.
1-9 is still the best one.
Because he's matched with himself.
Yeah, he matched with himself, and he's using the Saitama skin, so he's still leading. But the player who uses the dinosaur chicken skin is also one of the best ones.
Yes, and that brings me the image of one of the finals of Free Fire Brazilian League, and this team that were for sure there's going to win in the last match. All of them came with funny costumes.
That's the best.
Just to win.
They need to do this. But now we have the first fight indeed going on between Loud and Team Liquid. Loud that is trying to climb up the rankings, doing a great job for the day, and Team Liquid with an awful day of Free Fire played today. And Loud trying to take their positioning to start that fight. Noda inside the observatory in
Bimazak strip.
And now the players are trying to spot the others. Kronos have the information on MVR. He might try to find a snipe shot over there.
And once again, we are about to watch a fight between Team Liquid and Loud, which happens usually in Observatory, and also when Furia comes to join the party as well. But I like to see this personal fight between them, because they are teams that already know each other, because they are teams that haven't changed since the past season.
And now we just saw Noda getting the SKS, a nice sniper rifle for him to fight.
And look how quickly was the rotation of Fluxo team. They were in Poshnok fighting against Vivocade.
And went to be Masak.
And right now they are already here in Peak.
And now they are in Peak, definitely. And Fluxo may be trying to get into Peak as well, but they have to go through Pain Gaming. It seems like they have the information that Pain Gaming is hiding over there. And Carol, we gotta say, 12 minutes, still 12 teams on the board, no teams wiped out yet, and maybe we will have the first fight for a wipeout with Pain Gaming and Fluxo. Nobru using the grenades. Rick trying to get some information over there, also using the grenades, and this one almost took down Japa BKR. Japa trying to flank the whole Pain Gaming squad with God Kill by his side, and now Leal coming in for the fight, but God Kill got outside of the house and tried to fight Leal over there, and the fights are coming, the grenades coming from Japa BKR, lots of damage to stick over there. God Kill trying to flank together with Japa, but he got flanked, and he trying to defend his teammates. God Kill is on the floor, and he will be eliminated. God Kill is back in the lobby. Nice start of the fight for the Pain Gaming team, and now Leal goes to the floor. Japa BKR finds the headshot and puts the player back to the floor. Kaique raises his partner, and now Sias is on the floor, and he will be eliminated. Nobru and Japa BKR, the last players remaining for Fluxo. Kaique using the shotgun, he puts Nobru to the floor. Nice play by Kaique. Only Japa BKR remaining. Will Fluxo be the first team out? It must be, because Meta Gaming team closed the exit, and now Fluxo is the first team out of the match with no points. Carol,
not
no
even for
points.
kills?
Not even for kills.
Bad,
for
bad, bad,
Fluxo over there. Pain Gaming's got the 4 players still up on their feet, and Meta Gaming trying to find the fight on Pain Gaming. Kawe with 2 nice kills, one with the grenade launcher, one with the sniper. And now Nicolas going after the remaining Pain players, while Cauê does the support with the shots from behind. Cauê puts Rick back to the lobby, and maybe Pain Gaming, after eliminating the Fluxo team, will be out. Nicolas goes out because of the safe zone, and General fighting Ruivo. Vivocate and INTZ going at each other on the other side of the map, but Metagaming and SS Esports fighting each other. Maybe SS Esports will save Pain Gaming, but look at MTS and Jubinha. Nice job by them. God Unidas is out of the game, but the SS team eliminates Metagaming with a better positioning and nice shots. Nitrox top 10 is also out. Vivocade is also out. 5 teams out of the game because Italo did an amazing job and got a quadra kill. Santos is also trying to eliminate Team Liquid. They got already 2 kills over there, and Loud fighting the Los Grandes team, who finally got to the late stages of the game. And we have still Pain Gaming standing alive because of the SS team engage on Metagaming. So sick, still alive over there, and the grenades coming in, trying to find the players from Los Grandes. INTZ is out because Fon nicely once again with the sniper rifle found Lucas SKN, and INTZ is back on the lobby. 6 teams remaining, 19 players. Some of those teams are still with just a few players over there, and Cauã trying to find a better positioning to fight the Los Grandes team. Mamute is on the floor. Cauã doing an amazing job today, trying to get to the top 5 in the kill leader list. And Noda with the grenade launcher trying to find the players. Dust took a lot of damage, and Gus went to the floor. But now the kills are coming in from Kronos. 1 player down from Loud, it was Noda. And Loud fighting the Los Grandes team. The grenade launcher also coming in. Mamute stood his ground, and nice grenade on Cauã! He just blew Cauã's head off, but Deuce bringing it back, finds a headshot on Brabox. Team Liquid is out of the game once again. SS Esports getting the squad wipe, and now Deuce eliminates Brabox, and now he's trying to fight the last remaining players from the Los Grandes team. Rafa goes down, and there's just 1 player remaining, but he now knows the positioning of the last player remaining for Pain Gaming. He took Pain Gaming to the 3rd place in the game. There's just 1 player remaining for Pain Gaming, 4 for SS Esports, and we still have Santos in this match. No, Los Grandes and Pain Gaming. SS Esports have to fight 1 player from Los Grandes and 1 player from Pain Gaming. Will they make it? Jubinha uses the grenade. Pain Gaming is out because Puton got the kill. So Dust is the last one remaining, so it's easy. It's way too easy for SS Esports. It's boo! Yo! SS Esports, and my tongue got twisted as hell! The emotions got the best of me.
Yes, so for SS Sports and so for you, Marcelo, because I thought we were in the end, but looks like we are in the beginning because SS Sports got a double booyah here today.
We got a triple double booyah today.
SS Sports, Loud and Santos. So it seems a little bit fair for these three teams, but a great booyah, great ending, a closing ending for MTS, Phoenix, Jubinha, Butch on Astro and Astro, of course. So great day for these guys.
They did not get the 32 kills, but they indeed got the booyah, and they got some nice points, some needed points to shrink that distance between them and Corinthians, right, Carol?
Of course, but the difference that they got there with the 20 points, they just need 1 more round, Marcelo.
They just needed 1 more round.
1 more round, and this is going to be
I felt like Rocky Balboa claiming for 1 more round. 1 more round.
They just need 1 more round to get a little bit more closer of Corinthians. And actually, I tell you what, they had enough rounds to get a closure with Corinthians, but this is the best they could do today. But also, finally, Los Grandes finished the round in the top 3, in the 2nd place, precisely. And also, we are seeing points here from Loud. But I got the feeling that Santos is still in the front.
Santos might still be ahead of Loud indeed, but however, we have to talk about SS Esports. They had 4 days of rounds, 24 rounds for them, and 6 booyahs. That's 25% of the maps they played. That's 1/4 of the maps they played. SS Esports is becoming a force to be reckoned, and they might be the best team to try and take the lead from Corinthians for the next weeks, right?
Yes, and I would love to see both of the teams playing next weekend, because I am sure, as I was so sure that SS Sports would starting the day fighting so heavily, yesterday and today fighting so heavy to be back in the game in the other side of the standings, and also in the top 3, and right now they're sitting in the 2nd place. I was so sure they would have come with this style of game, because like you said, most of the maps they got booyahs, and that's extremely nice from them.
And it's nice to see, as I said, 25% of booyahs for SS Esports. That is a criteria for tiebreakers, right, Carol? If they tie with Corinthians by the end of the rankings that are coming in on the screen for you guys to check this out. If they tie with Corinthians by the end of the season, they will have the upper hand because they got 6 booyahs. 6 booyahs. The second team with most booyahs is indeed Corinthians, Santos, before Loud and INTZ with 3 booyahs each.
And what was not a good day for Pain Game, God Unidas, and Team Liquid. We also saw great action from Nitrox top 10. They were having personal fights between Vivocade, INTZ, and it was really good to watch them, right?
And they could have gotten a better day if they didn't mess up the ending of the Kalahari map that we had right before this Bermuda map.
Just that booyah.
If they got that booyah that was in their hands, they could be above INTZ and nearing Loud in the 10th place. But even though that didn't happen, they got a nice day, they had a nice day, and now they are inside the top 12.
But it was definitely a great day that Loud needed. Climbed 8 positions in our table and having these amazing results right now, it's everything they needed. That will bring them more confidence for the next weekend. I'm pretty much sure in the practice this weekend they will getting more strategies, but differently from Corinthians that were playing a safe game. Loud chose today to come for the kills.
And what's funny is that Loud has now got 196 points, and they are only 22 points behind Vivocade, who is the 3rd place. Who is in the 3rd place? Who is in the top 3? 22 points. That is achievable in one map.
It is.
That is achievable in one map. If they get to the next week, Vivocade is eliminated quickly, and they get a booyah with 10 kills, they're in the top 3. So
And I tell you what, they are capable of that.
they are capable of doing it. And it shows how balanced this second group of teams that maybe goes from Vivocade to Loud, those 8 teams inside of that block, they are too close to each other. Everything can happen right now.
But if I were one of these teams, I would definitely try to get the booyahs, not only for the points, but for the tie break, like you said. SS Sports got a great advantage right now to have 6 booyah in their baggage, because if they need in the finals, Marcelo, they would definitely win that.
And we know that the standings at the end of the season will lead to more points on the final stage of the season. So it's important for you to climb up the rankings, and that rankings will be fought hardly. And we have the highlights of the day to prove it for you guys. Santos and Loud only 2 points apart in the highlights of the day. You know, 83 points by Santos, 81 points by Loud, and SS Esports, who is now on the 2nd place in our rankings, scored 70 points, which is an amazing mark, and they are in the 3rd position.
So today definitely was the best day for Santos and Loud, both teams that didn't have good starts in Free Fire Brazilian League this season. Right now they are having the best day, and they were very balanced between the points. Only 2 points for most points in the highlights of the day today. And I'm pretty much sure next weekend we're gonna watch more great things from these guys. But the most kills goes to Loud,
Definitely.
followed by Santos and
It's Aranha
SS
over there,
Sports.
right?
Yeah.
And
Kawan, Aranha,
Kawan,
and
Aranha,
Kronos.
and Kronos, exactly. The three players that got the most kills, and it's funny to see two players from Loud getting to the top 3 in individual kills at the same time, because they if Loud had 38 kills, they together had 25 kills, which lets only 13 kills remaining for their teammates. And Loud had exchanges in their lineups. We had Brabox subbing in for real, and then with 3 players left, they got only 13 kills, but because Kawan and Kronos were doing an amazing job, Carol.
And actually, Marcelo, I talked about early today about the 1,000 mark of kills for Loud.
They got it.
No,
No?
they didn't. For 1 kill.
By 1 kill.
One single kill.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. So it means that we have time to prepare for next week.
Yes, and it's going to be a hell of a kill. But what we don't have to wait until next week is to see our kill leaders, the MVP, most available players here. And MTS with 2 points front of Mamute, 40 points in 24 matches played. So right now it's equal for all the groups, 24 matches played. And we got here Nobru, Button 9, Butty On, and Natividade with MTS and Mamute.
And it's funny to see Nativa kept himself in the top 5 even though he was not playing
Yes.
today. But on finding his moment, it was his day for the SS team. MTS got 3 kills today. He started the day with 37, but on was not in the top 5. And he climbed the
Yes.
rankings. He had such an impact for the team today. And he's a newcomer. We're
Yeah.
talking about newcomers. We're
Yeah.
talking about the newbies, the new players in the teams. And Buton is a newcomer. Look at the impact that he had for SS Esports. He is sharing the spotlight with MTS, and he got SS Esports to the 2nd place and to 6 booyahs, to an amazing mark of 6 booyahs in 24 maps. 25% of the maps are going to SS Esports. It's
Yeah, well done.
it's way too surreal to think that playing a game with 12 teams on your side inside the server, you have got 25% of wins.
But I tell you what, it's not. We cannot see the whole list until the top 10, until the 10 players. But I feel like between Butty On, Natividade, and the other players below them, maybe it is very close, because as the same sagacity that we had from Butty On here today, we had from MemGod yesterday. That MemGod starting the day is still on the list of the MVP. But I am pretty much sure the list of MVP behind of Natividade and Buchon, it's very close.
It's very close. We are having players with 28, 29, 27 kills. So we have lots and lots of players, of new names coming in to the fight for this top 5 list. But we also have to find out who was the best team of the day, because it was such a balanced day. 3 double boys, and the team of the day was Santos.
Wow, I thought it was Loud.
Santos didn't score the most points, but they got 2 booyahs and they got 2 second places. So the amount of points that Santos scored, they did not have good results on Bermuda. That's okay. But look at Purgatory and Kalahari.
Wow.
Look at how many
33
points
and
they scored.
35. And actually, they managed to be one of the best teams in Kalahari, and that proves that before maybe we'll always have a hard time. But just correcting ourselves, we call the player from Santos of Aranha. But
it was fun. I'm sorry.
Fun.
It was
Yeah.
fun. He had an amazing day.
Both
and,
of us said Aranha.
They are.
Do you look alike?
They're similar. They're very similar.
Aren't they
Both of them.
brothers? Oh, sorry, siblings.
Maybe they're siblings. I don't know. But the best team of the day was Santos, and a well-deserved prize of best team of the day for a team that got 2 buoys and 2 second places, and in the day of the 6th round of the Brazilian Free Fire League. And Carol, a nice day for Santos, a nice day for Loud, and a nice day for SS Esports. Not only on the points side of the game, but on the placement in the standings, because SS Esports got back to the 2nd place. Loud and Santos left the last places in the table and are now inside the top 10. So it was really positive for those 3 teams who got the double buoys today.
Of course, that was really positive. And I would say we're kind of balanced between them, because as we saw in the highlights of the day, we could see that we're very close of each other, individual kills for most points. But what really left me speechless was to see the points in each map, especially for Santos, how they managed to be so good, not only on Purgatory but also in Kalahari. And as our confirmation here, the buoys of today: Loud, SES, Loud, Santos, and SES.
And the 2 second places that Santos got were in Purgatory and Kalahari in the first half of the round. So that explains the huge points that they got on those 2 maps. And in Kalahari, on the first half, the first Kalahari of the day, they scored lots and lots of kills and points with those kills, of course, and it helped them to build a nice score of 35 points in Kalahari for the day. And then we have to say goodbye. I'm ashamed that we have to say goodbye, because I wanted to stay here till Saturday talking to you guys and talking to Carol. But at first I need to talk to my girlfriend, because I miss her and I want to be with her. I love my girlfriend. Yeah, definitely. And you guys need to grab a cup of milk, heat it on the microwave, add some chocolate, and drink it and go to bed. Because as sooner as you go to bed, soon the Saturday comes. Okay, Carol?
Yes, and actually today it's also an important day for me, Marcelo, because it's my mom's birthday.
Ooh!
Mom,
happy birthday to you! Hey! Happy birthday to you! Hey!
Happy birthday, dear mama!
Alright! Happy birthday to you! Hey!
I love you, Mom! Happy
Mama
birthday!
Bombshell is on.
Vera, I love you!
Vera Bombshell, Mama Bombshell is having a blast of a party today. Not a party, but a house party for them, because of the circumstances that of the world. So please stay at home, use your masks, and keep yourselves clean and away from this damn thing that's going on.
I just want to say thank you for all of you to stay here with us until this late. It is almost 11 o'clock. Yeah, it is still a little bit early. We can party at home, but I just want to say thank you, and I will see you guys in the same time at the same channel next weekend.
We will be here Saturday at 1 p.m. in Brazil, at noon in the East Coast of the United States. And of course, I expect you guys to be here, because I will be waiting, okay? I will see you next Saturday. I will see you, Carol. I will see you, my crew. I will see you all, because it's time to drop. Let's go.